what's this called, Incineroar, and I love
Oh,
playing this
Incineroar's a real bastard, but he's fun.
and then we play.
I love
it's like
Incineroar.
it's like fucking Godzilla versus Gamera or some shit.
Yeah, Max could tell you all about that.
Yay!
That's never happened officially, and I don't think it ever should. That's my hot take. No.
Gamera would ruin him in a second.
Well, yes, that too, but also, it's two different tones. It's different worlds.
One's for children.
Yes, and
One is also for children.
kills you.
Protector of the
Gamera,
children,
protector
friend
of the
all
children.
I'm kidding.
His tagline.
That's his catchphrase. Even. So let's start. What happened last time? I don't remember.
I need my notes actually, and also to get
I say I don't remember, then I wink into the camera and look.
Well, we beat up a giant meat robot. And when we were done beating up the giant meat robot, that rat bastard, Absolute Altitude, grabbed our stuff. But we managed to chase down Absolute Altitude and grab our stuff back. Return to OMDI base, and we got 2 fucking levels. How do you like them apples?
I gave you those apples. I think they're all right.
Thank you. I really like my apples that you gave me. They're delicious.
Anybody else want to add on to that?
We did an excellent rhythm game.
True.
What's not a rhythm game? It was
a rhythm game.
no. It was Toho.
We did an excellent Toho.
We did an excellent rhythm game, and it was not Toho even the slightest.
You know, it's fine. It's fine. I don't care.
Go to hell.
Now, do you remember where you remember where you were left off?
We were gonna kill some Catholics.
Yes, Trouble was giving you a briefing on your next mission. So,
Trouble?
I love next
double.
mission.
Sorry, double.
Double. Same question.
It's the guy from Aquamarine Dogs.
Aquamarine Dogs.
He's the weirdo.
He's the creep. He's the weirdo. He doesn't belong here.
He doesn't belong here.
But in the audience along with
How
you
is he
is...
doing here? Also, there's a dog in Josie's camera.
Why?
Trixie's doing a little dance.
This is actually Coco, Trixie's daughter.
Oh, Coco! Coco!
They look the same.
Coco the dog. Forever.
Coco's a
They're all named after the Kobe Bryant family, which I did not vote for.
dog.
That's funny.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Alright.
No one here watches basketball.
So, Trouble is giving you your briefing. Double. You know what it is. You know what they are.
They don't.
And the rest
I do.
of the Aquamarine Hounds are in the audience along with you as Trouble gets up to the pulpit and begins his debriefing. There would be another PowerPoint presentation, but unlike last time, it will not be diegetic.
Sad.
Okay.
That's really sad.
I was looking at the PowerPoint, the Google Slides thing, and I was thinking, man, I actually don't want to make another one of these.
Fair
Damn,
enough.
that's fucked up.
I'll make it if you just tell me what it's like.
I feel like that would be a conflict of interest.
Yeah, but I like making slides.
I feel like it's a little bit late.
A little late.
I'll get started. Keep going. I'll tell you when I'm done.
Trouble stands up at the pulpit behind the little presenter box. Ladies and gentlemen, let's kill some Catholics. And then they start their slideshow. Click. Diavolo Japia, 41 years old in subjective time, but her first interaction with Harrison AMTs was recorded 100 years ago. Back then, she led an organization called Crusade, click, to a slaughter of the AMT. Her tactics were old-school guerrilla warfare, click, stochastic terrorism, click, suicide bombings, click, the works. DOJ HR rolled up, however, and were not easy pickings like the AMTs were, and she was arrested. However, a funding campaign would start, #FreeJapia. She sort of became an internet icon to Horus board users, you know, memes, jokes, the likes. It was what was ironic support for her quickly became unironic after she paid her bail off for a total of 2.5 million mana in damages. Though she wasn't off the hook with DOJHR, click. It just meant that Harrison Armory wasn't going to have her shot by a firing line. Click. Expenses paid. Click. She left prison about 10 years later, and after that dropped off the map. Until she suddenly decided to bust down the door of an OMDI facility. Click. Pandora! You guys saw her. She's now running a group called Congregation. Click. Apparently an extremist group on a planet called Evios. She's not classified as a terrorist by the local government, though she is certainly causing problems. Click. Apparently she's actually been there for a while now, about 4 years. When you reported she was alive, OMDI put all their satellites to looking, and we found an interesting... Click, and it shows a little visual diagram with, like, a graph. This is the APR of the region, out of acceptable parameters. There's not one, but multiple anomalies on planet centered around the city of Cithari where she's hiding out. So, obviously, what we need to do is go on planet and cause problems, right? So, objective's simple. We find her, we kill her, and we kill as many of her followers as we can as well. Burn whatever they left behind. Capture whatever's an anomaly. Any questions?
Do we have any leads on what the anomaly is?
Well, we know that she has connections with OMDI 77, but we think that might not be all that's there. Real party time it is down there.
So, is this just like a smash and grab, or I mean, a clear objective?
Clear objective, though, is probably to root them out, then do the smashing. You know, one after the other. Idea is we are going to go down there, and we're going to do surveillance. Me and my boys are going to be on the tech side of things, and since you folks are much more people persons, you're going to be on the ground questioning locals. If she's got any grand plans, which she might have, stop those as we see it, but primary goal is the capturing of the anomaly and the death of Japia. Make sense?
What was the name again? Javia?
Dealvador Japia.
Javia.
I'll put it in chat. Now, let me tell you a bit about Cithari itself. City we're going to is called Cithari. Now, this is actually a fairly new city, about established 25 years ago. It is a dual project between two local tribes, the Sen and the Adamites. Now, the Sen and the Adamites are not on the most fantastic of terms. The Sen are actually from a nearby world as political refugees. There was recently a civil war there, obviously initiated by the Harrison Armory colonial efforts. And they came down to... And they got themselves forced on the Evos, about a spit away from the City of Promise that was established by Adamites, Union colonists from First Com. And, you see, they established their own two cities, right? I think New Nebo and Promise. There was a short-lived war between the two of them, and after that they decided they didn't want any more blood, so they established a city in the middle called Cithari that was meant to be like a neutral ground. So the political climate is tense. I'm sure you can find people on the ground who are more able to give you a better scope of the political landscape, but that's just what I got from my cursory glance on the webs and whatnot.
So this world, is it an HA world?
No. Independent. Technically
Independent
Union.
world that we're going to.
Technically a Union colony, but not with Union currently.
Okay. So, should HA be there at all?
HA might be there, but it's not in their current purview. It was the former planet of the Sen from planet Sen, who are the AMT political refugees. Sen itself right now is undergoing political restructuring after the success of its civil war. Lots of blood and rubble, but it's on its way. Purple Bruise is doing it good. Something like that.
And these refugees, what side were they on again?
The losing side.
Right. What are their politics?
Not being ruled by Harrison Armory, I presume.
Okay.
Independent, isolationist from what I can tell so far. Not terribly trustworthy, but hey, who would they? Why would they? Half their population still remembers the Civil War, which was maybe 50 years ago.
And what's their relationship with the Crusade?
Congregation is actually more closely aligned with an Adamite political group in Cithari called the First. If you can get any of them to talk, you might be able to learn more. They're not officially recognized, but they are a fervent sponsor of the First as a political party.
I turned to my group. When did we see Congregation?
Pandora's Temple.
Why were they there?
We don't know.
Not a clue.
Alright. That's the end of my questions.
Anything else?
No, I think that's all we need for now, at least.
Alright, Cathari's not that big of a city, though it is a thriving economic bubble right now. Sure, you'll see some outsiders, some insiders, some betweeners. Alright.
You said wieners.
I said betweeners.
Did it again?
Ha 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 ha. Alright, let's load up. As in, we're leaving now-ish.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry,
like now?
Yeah, so
sure.
pack a lunch and some clothes, okay?
Mm.
Mr. K here has told me that we need to be on the lickety-splittity because, active terrorist threat with multiple anomalies associated with them that has knowledge of OMDI facilities. Real nasty business to just let that hang around, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Perfect cocktail of danger and.
Haha, you said
destruction.
cock, you fucking moron.
I did. Oh my god.
Alright, pack your bags.
That's
I'm
the
putting.
funniest word.
Alright, everybody, pack your bags.
I don't have anything to pack, so I just go to the ship.
You don't have a change of clothes?
He does not. I know this for a fact.
Thank you.
I gotta run into our room, and I've finally been able to get Whip stable enough to actually unplug it from its giant casket.
Ooh. Yeah.
And I just kind of like, hey. Guess what?
What?
Chicken butt.
Make something up right now.
Last year, 143 swaddles have been swarmed.
Yes. Okay.
Was-
Beautiful.
Was that a test?
Yes, I think you can think now.
Oh, was I not thinking before?
Not really.
Oh. Well, user as me, direct me with what you need.
Well, you are going to come with me on this mission. I'm going to plug you into me right now.
Into you? Into you?
Yes. right here. And then I just kind of, I just kind of, Jack whip into the port on my neck, on the back of my neck.
Oh, goodness me. User Esme, I am here for your safety and whatnot, but you did not clarify what would be the nature of our oneness right now. I'm confused. Scared?
I got that. Ow,
How do
ow,
I fit?
Ow, ow, ow. Fine. Yeah.
Am I
yeah,
fitting?
Okay.
Esme, I'm in your skin.
Yeah. Okay. Let's just go. And Esme's just like sweating very profusely as she just like heads to the hangar.
Parthenon was coming to get her helmet, like a new helmet, and she was just like leaning against the door frame for that last part, like, yeah. You could see her one revealed eye just kind of giving you a worried look as you go by.
You just hear Whip going by. Skin.
Yeah, as has like a very overcompensating like stride going on. Just trying not to seem like she like her senses aren't being fucking melted.
User Esme, you're going to want to take a step with at least 42 pounds less pressure.
No, it's fine. I think the click of my heels is very assured. I feel.
That's a funk.
What? Well, I think
That's
it's
a funk. That's
It's a
not a
click to me.
click, that's a funk.
It's a click to me. Come on, let's go.
Objectively, it's a funk.
Not to interrupt anything.
Yes, Double
But we said that next session, at the beginning of the next session, we do our bond stuff.
Is that what we said?
Yes.
You have bond powers available to you.
Okay.
Oh, right. So you have a minor ideal and a major your major ideal, which is the question that your bond asks you. If you'd like to announce what your, I guess you could call them the goals for your session.
So I addressed challenges with precision, coldness, or intimidation.
Right.
And I struggled with issues from my burdens or backgrounds, and I expressed my heritage, backgrounds, or beliefs through my actions. I feel like talking to I address challenges with precision, coldness, or intimidation throughout like dealing with this new faction.
Yeah. We're gonna actually do the EXP stuff at the end of this session, since this is an actual narrative one.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. All right. Is anybody else got anything else they want to load up? Any bags to pack? Any luggage?
Parthenon's got a mask, and where the old one was kind of glossy black, this new one is bronze.
Bronze.
Lovely.
Lovely. Sorry.
You're fine.
Lovely.
I'm gonna put on my little beret, and I'm gonna try to disassemble my sniper rifle really quick, like they do in the movies, and put it into the little suitcase.
Awesome.
With the bow stuff.
Are there two pieces of music playing right now?
Maybe.
I don't hear.
Yes.
Oh. I only heard the one, but it looked like there was one in progress.
Lol.
Anyway, that's all.
So you guys get on your board. You go to the Angelico strip. You hop in the plane. Well, the carrier. It has onboard printers, and it's actually quite a long one since there's 2 teams aboard. So it has enough for 8 printers, essentially.
This is a joint operation with the aquamarine dogs.
Yep.
Who is in their rank? Remind me.
There's Trouble,
Trouble.
or
right?
Double, Long Sigh,
Double. Alongside.
Love you, long
backstab, and I believe. What is Rock Chess's call sign? I always forget. Yeah, you have mix up, longside, backstab, and double.
Cool.
Minion,
Mix up.
Minion.
mix up, alongside, double, and backstab.
Correct. That's Halcyon Blood Feud, Jerry Man, Rock Chess, and Juicefoot Marshall.
Which one is Halcyon Blood for you?
Backstab.
Okay. Can I be across from Halcyon Blood Feud in the printers?
Yeah, sure.
That was it. I don't think that I talked to him, but he's probably gonna talk to me.
Yeah.
Oh. Khajiit has wares if you have coin.
Well, starting off this session racist.
Come on.
What? No.
Ah! My friend! My cold friend! How are you?
I like touch my face and I'm not cold.
Oh, no, I think you're running on icy. Oh, permafrost on my fingertips. Ah!
I look at his fingers, and then I shoot him a look that kind of says, "I know you're lying."
Shh, it's a secret between us.
I like confusedly nod. Okay.
So, how are you? Are you excited for this mission of drama and mystique?
I'm prepared to get the job done. Is what I say.
Okay. So, how's the missus?
I look up at the printer, currently printing a giant cherry red manticore, and I kind of look down and I say, I'm worried about this fission group.
Oh,
Did you not get any debriefing from our last mission?
no, why would we?
Oh, right, we were supposed to keep this between us. I forgot. Oh, shit. You know what? We're just gonna go with it.
Cough.
Fuck. Shit. I kind of, no, wait, hold on. I would remember not to do that because I was literally trained as a spy. Never mind. I don't say that. I was literally born and raised a spy. Okay. I look at my manticore and like fission is kind of on my mind, but I remember I'm not supposed to say anything. So I turn to Halcyon and I say, if a member of your crew were to defect,
Uh-huh.
what would you do?
Disregard the Galson prediction. What would I do if one of my own defected? Well, that's not really my call. I don't actually run this crew right now. It's quite nice just sitting back, ruling from the shadows, if you will. That would probably be up to the orator, and I imagine it would be death. A painful death, actually. Quite painful.
So, even if they were your friend, you'd go after them, kill them.
I never said that.
So, what would you do? You haven't answered my question.
Oh, probably nothing.
I look up at the Manticore and I look back at him and I just kind of nod.
I like your fancy machine. Do you like mine? We have matching red colors.
Oh, what is he gonna be running?
He has a titanium gray morning cloak with
Oh, sick.
its cape and flex blade are bright red.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's more like
A
platinum.
morning. Is a morning cloak a half sized or a
It's
one?
one. It's size one.
One. Okay, that's what I thought. I was confusing it with the Duskwind. Okay. I look up at it and I say, it looks very efficient.
Yes, but it's SSC, so you know, it is beautifully efficient and expensive. Oh my fucking god! Was that finish expensive?
I kind of like stare at it for a while, and I say, I know exactly what you mean.
Haha. Haha, yes! We are on the same page.
I look back at him and I say, what have your interactions with SSC? What have they been?
Oh, professional only. Business. I don't, well, my family had some interactions with them, I believe. Maybe. You know, I never really was a part of the financials. As far as it becomes in giving my family machines of war, SSC has always been more than happy to provide, and we have more than happy to provide the coin. A very simple exchange, nothing more, nothing less. Why do you ask?
I was made by them.
Your mommy?
I think Devil Son actually smiles a little bit. And coughs out something that sounds a little bit like a laugh. And sort of. I was made in a lab by SSC.
Oh.
I did their dirty work.
Oh, you were born into the family business, if you will. I understand that sort of thing. I was born into a family business as well.
If your family hadn't paid up, I probably would have been the one stabbing them in the back.
Oh, that would not have gone well for you, but I imagine that, you would have absolutely tried. But the House of Memories always pays its dues. And we always remember our debts. And the people we don't like. And the people who fuck with us. We remember a lot, actually. It's quite an important part of our identity.
I believe you.
Yes. The House of Memories is...
They call them the blood feuds.
Yes.
That's why they're called the Blood Feuds.
The House of Memories is pledged to the House of Remembrance. Very proud dynasty we have. Veronese is a very important place when it comes to knowing one's name and where your name comes from. So yours came from a lab.
My name?
Yeah. Came from a lab?
No. Well, Ashwin Teklu didn't come from a lab.
Oh, I see. We're doing secret names, are we?
Yeah, hold on, I actually forgot his original name. Hold on, let me look at it real quick. Fraternity.
Huh. That's a terrible name.
I wouldn't know.
Well, you look more like an Ashwin anyway, so keep it.
Okay.
You know, I wish you and I could trade. You seem more good at recon than me. I would personally consider myself a bit of a people person, but Mr. Juicefoot has informed me that my appearance is less than subtle. But I am quite annoyed that I'm being kept back in the office.
Do you want me to reconnaissance for you? What are you asking?
I'm not asking anything, I'm simply complaining.
Right. You folks are working on the tech from here.
Yes, all the very UIB sitting back in a van, listening into conversations, headphones, and the likes. Speaking of UIB, have you seen the invisible person wandering around?
Invisible person?
Yes, in a stealth hard suit. They're trying to be subtle, but I'll be honest, when you're really not trying to be seen, you start being very subtle to me. I'm very good at finding those who don't want to be found.
Have you talked to Double about that?
Absolutely not. We don't talk about it at all. That is how we keep alive. But now that we are in space, I think we might be safe to talk about it.
Are they on the ship?
Oh, I doubt it. I'm fairly certain it's their job to hang around Eden anywho.
I kind of like poke my cheek with my tongue, thinking, weird.
It's not that weird considering our line of work. I'm presuming it's either somebody from the higher-ups or from the Bureau. The Intelligence Bureau. You're familiar with them, yes? The off-the-books, but not that off-the-books union organization.
Somewhat. Like I said, I'm not from here.
Yes, right. Well, neither am I. The Baronies is very far from Union. Whew. Not quite as far as Own, but, you know, far.
I think I turn back to handling the printing of my manticore, but my eyes are sometimes looking around for a stealth suit.
Okay, well, goodbye to you as well. If we are ending this conversation, if that is what you're trying to say, then yes, goodbye.
I like look over my shoulder, and I say, I just nod at him.
Alright, very good conversationalist you are. Who else wants to talk to someone?
It's not that Devil's Son is unfamiliar with the concept of making conversation for the sake of it. It's that he forgot about it.
Devil's Son just sort of forgot about it.
That makes sense.
Okay.
When you switch bodies as many times as I have,
When you've been in as many men as me. You don't do any talk anymore, you just get it. Parthenon, Esme, Duchess.
Is Double their leader?
Double appears to be the one who heads the squad, yeah.
Oh, can I talk to that?
Alright, you want to go talk to Double?
Have I met them before?
Yes, they gave you the briefing.
Oh, right. But, like, one-on-one.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Where are they? What are they doing?
They're at their own printer right now. They're working on a fucking tiny-ass mech. It appears to be what you'd assume to be a goblin pattern.
Okay. I sneak up behind them, like, hi, what you doing?
Working.
Oh, on what?
Oh, my frame.
Uh-huh. Anywho, we haven't officially met. I'm Duchess from, what was it, Moss Martyrs, but
Lord is, right?
that's me, first name. I don't use that so much anymore, because I guess that we're all, like, super cool soldier types.
That happens when you're in the military.
Oh, it's dope, right?
It'll get you.
Just like in the movies.
I have not seen any of these movies you speak of. And then,
Oh, old wartime buddies hanging out, all gruff and tough, but with little moments of tenderness and vulnerability squeezing between missions.
that sounds pretty gay.
Oh, yeah, it's the gayest. You'd love them. I think.
Noted. And he reaches down, he opens up like a loose panel of the floor, and he reaches in and he pulls out a beer.
Ah.
Then he puts his foot down on the panel that he dislodged and he stomps it back down into place.
Hmm.
Oh, did you want
Can I have
one?
one?
Alright, here you go.
What is this, an IPA?
No,
Oh.
it doesn't have a brand.
Hmm.
It's floor beer.
Floor beer. My favorite kind.
It just doesn't have a label or anything.
Yep,
A brown glass bottle.
just a brown glass bottle.
I toasted.
Anything.
Cheers, bro.
Cheers.
Clink. Gulp.
Is there like a
Gulp.
cap sealed onto it?
Yeah, yeah,
Or
yeah.
like
Yeah.
It's got a cap on it.
I'm making sure my swig is longer than his.
You add one cap to your inventory.
Clink. Oh
Alright.
my god, a blue star.
Yeah. That's just the
Oh
effort.
fuck, it's Malcolm. He's running at me from the horizon.
He's running at you violently. He's approaching with threat.
Oh,
He's coming
Just go
in.
wall and he comes out and he's like, hello, friend.
Ah, shit. Oh,
You-
no,
you
it's that
step
lottery
into
guy.
Cithari.
Fuck you, that's mode. I kill him.
You step into Cithari. He's be like, "Hello, friend." But
So, what have your missions been like so far?
I've been watching for some time.
it's a lot of monitoring. We've been bouncing around
yeah.
place to place, doing a lot of surveillance on places with high APR values.
Oh, right, of course.
You don't know what
You
that
see
means,
the
do
action
you?
yet? It's like the amount of interest your property accrues in a year.
No. That
Damn,
might be a
okay.
bit of an SSC concept, but around here,
Sorry,
APR.
yeah, I did a lot of real estate kind of stuff.
Unit
I
of
don't even
measurement.
know what real estate is in Union.
Oh, right, because you don't have, like, property.
Well, I mean, I know what property is. I mean, I grew up
Right,
on.
like personal property, but like.
Oh,
private
I'm not
property.
familiar with that concept because I grew up on a Forge world, but yeah.
Right, yeah. Well, it's like, ownership of, like, a resource,
Uh-huh.
such as land. You love it. It's dope.
Oh, I called it APR. That's not what it's called. It's ARS. I'm silly. I wrote it
Okay.
down wrong up in the speech. Yeah, ARS is all whack.
What's that?
Oh, augmented reality strain or anomalous reality strain. It's a unit of measurement that we use. So you see how gravity? You know how gravity works, right?
Yes.
I'll give you a demonstration all the same. They reach into their pocket and they pull out a golf ball, put it in their lap, and they reach into their pocket and they make a cat's cradle with some string.
Mm-hmm.
So, string's taut, right? Put a weight in it, makes it bend. Simple concept, right? That's how gravity works. Gravity is a massive expanse of fabric across the universe that gets pressed down by heavy objects.
I'm with you.
Reality functions the exact same way. So, when something anomalous, aka something that's heavy, or alters reality in a heavy way, or creates a reality around it, it bends the fabric of reality. So we call that anomalous reality strain. Right?
Oh.
Bigger dips means heavier anomalous activity. We've been getting pointed in the direction of places where it's heavy. We check it out. If we find that it's something benign, we usually pick it up, send it to a wand base, maybe a cups. It's been pretty boring work, honestly. I assumed that you were doing the same.
No, we don't do any of that shit. We just show up, start blasting.
Oh, I see. You're more of an extermination unit.
I guess so. That sounds. I assumed everyone's unit was like that.
No. We're Lancers all the same, but you know.
Yeah.
Not everything's
Well-
guns blazing, mirror smoke adjacent tomfoolery. Most of us got some boring work to do.
Yeah. Ugh, I envy you.
And I'll be
Can't go-
honest with you, I hope that this mission remains boring.
Dare to dream. But do you see any, like, ARS down where we're headed?
A whole shit ton, yes.
Shit.
This number ain't gonna mean much to you, but it's about 20 tons.
In gravity speak, that's about a shit ton.
Correct.
Okay. Good to know I'm getting into.
For comparison, one instance of OMDI-10, Pandora's box that you picked up, has about of a singular ton of ARS. Once you keep, making more copies of it using the box,
Okay.
it gets heavier, but just that box alone. Just 1 ton. Hell,
Wait.
most places with any NHPs actually got at least a ton on one planet alone. Anything beyond 5 tons is outside of acceptable parameters.
Okay, that's a lot. Is this
20
like a
tons, and
linear
I'm surprised
scale?
that we actually missed it. I mean, universe is a big place, but we're usually pretty on the ball, I thought. But hey, I learned something new about our rapidly apparent incompetencies every single day.
Right. Always more to learn, I'm sure.
Always more to be disappointed by, yes.
Swig. Glug.
So,
On my shirt.
yeah.
Alright. Well, guess I'll get my own mech in order while everyone else is doing it.
Now let me know if you need any help. I'm
do
pretty
you
much...
What do you think? Is there like a tactile advantage to cat ears that you can think of?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Morale.
That's good. I'm gonna say that when someone asks.
Never be scared to be a little quiche with your designs, alright? This
Oh, yeah.
here's it's Beetle. Not Beetle. This one's Fox Cicada. My pride and joy goblin.
Aw. I love that.
Yeah. Doesn't do much protecting though. And he kind of slips one of his arms into the holster, and it's like he just points to the part of him that is constantly exposed. Pokes
Oh.
his arm. Yeah. I try not to
Can't,
get
cover that
hit.
up? Yeah.
Don't really work too well.
Right.
Lighter it is, the easier it is, Especially considering that this thing is basically just a walking supercomputer. And the problem is with walking supercomputers is that they actually don't take too kindly to getting shot, so staying light's a bit better than being a tank.
You gotta figure it out. I was a little skeptical at first on the glance, but no, the way you say it, you got a good grasp of battlefield knowledge.
I hope so. I've been doing this for quite a while now, actually.
Oh, really? Like how long?
Oh, Lord. I first signed myself up at the local MSM some, I don't know, 15 years ago.
Storied career. You know what they say about old Lancers.
Oh, they should be dead. I wouldn't
Yeah.
even call myself an old
What?
Lancer, though. I'm not that old. I'm only 35.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Okay. Alright. Well, thanks for the extra debriefing.
Of course. If you have any more questions,
me
let
know.
me know.
And you let us know if you can need any intel. We always share.
I'll be sure to ask plenty once we hit the ground.
Of course. Alright. Steer away. Press some buttons on the printer.
Beep, beep,
Let-
beep.
And then let's do, or whatever.
Now.
I imagine the printer bays as horrendously loud.
Oh,
so
yeah.
There's probably a pane of glass.
Boo!
It's just constant din of buzz.
Yeah, we were yelling that whole conversation.
Yeah. It sounds like a woodworking shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
but
right.
with,
Anybody
like,
else want to have
chainsaw.
conversations amongst either each other or with aquamarine hounds, aka the water dogs?
Water dog.
Honestly, I think after last mission, Parthenon was just taking a fucking nap.
Oh.
Final nap time. Esme is testing out the full subjectivity sync, but not with herself. She's plugging whip into the subjectivity. Plugging with subjectivity.
What does that do to whip?
I mean it means that it'll inhabit Peregrine like it's its body.
Huh.
Yeah.
So
Fuck that.
I can just whip can dance in the peregrine.
Yes. So I fire it up, and then like I quickly hop out of the cockpit and just all right, try it out.
What the do?
Initiating subjectivity sync protocol. Your dancing shoes. Check out my moves. User Esme.
It's the robot. It's doing the robot.
Oh my god.
What else was I gonna do?
Make it cha-cha. Esme, make it cha-cha.
Are your joints okay?
Joyce at 110% efficiency, Esme.
Okay, good. Can you feel this? And then I I just hit the leg with the broadside of my saber.
Oh, and then it kicks you.
Okay, reflexes are fine. That's good. That's very good. Okay. How do you feel having a body now?
I can't wait to stop having one.
What did they say?
I can't wait to stop having one.
Well, you're in luck because move over a little bit, and then I hop into the cockpit and jack myself in.
Oh, hello, user Esme.
Hey, yeah, could you just and then I kind of like metaphysically nudge over its consciousness a little bit.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
This is unusual.
Yeah, I'm.
Metaphysically touches you.
Don't do that. Okay.
I
Let's see.
found the use for a body.
Yeah. And then like I'm just kind of like as Peregrine now, just like looking at my own hands and just kind of like sliding the hilts of my weapons just like back and forth incessantly, just kind of watching it.
It does a very satisfying click, 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 click,
Yeah,
click. It's like a
it's
pen,
very-
honestly,
yeah.
and it's much mightier than most swords.
If a pen was also like your limb.
I think when you guys are done, I'd like to talk to Parthenon.
I think that's all for that scene. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wake her up.
I wake up Parthenon by like standing over them ominously. And I basically just wait until they realize that I'm there.
Parthenon's little, like, Parthenon's not little. Parthenon, the mask has, like, the electronic eye that usually corresponds to what her eye is doing, and in this case it's like a little line, like a sleeping cartoon character. And then it just slowly opens. She goes, "Oh, Jesus. What?"
And I say, Blood Feud has found someone walking around the Eden base in a stealth suit.
trying to remember if I knew about that from that time I talked to the one diplomat.
You could have inferred it, but she didn't say it outright.
Yeah. Parthenon. Oh. Yeah, I kind of inferred we were being watched or listened to, but I was expecting something a bit more subtle than someone literally wandering around in a stealth suit.
Do you mean this is someone working for OMDI?
I mean, we gotta assume, right? Makes more sense than being anyone else. They want to make sure their own little toy soldiers are towing the line.
In spy work, you almost never assume.
I'm not a spy.
I am.
Hey man, who did you like spied for SSC, right?
Right.
You ever do anything you regret?
For like the first time since you've known Devil Sun, he starts to show like some kind of emotion. Like his eyes kind of soften. And he almost looks like he's gonna cry. And
No.
he says,
No.
No. Baby. Or old man. That's a baby.
Parthenon nods and is admittedly a little taken aback. It's like she didn't expect that from Ashwan, but says, yeah. I used to do some pretty unsavory stuff for money, to be honest, but I got some regrets. You think this is a shake out better for us than what we had going before? You know, kind of makes a big circle with her fingers. This whole rigmarole, getting spied on, doing shady shit.
I sit next to you on the bench, that you're sleeping on. And I kind of like wring my fingers together. And I'm like considering what you've said. I don't know. I thought that I thought perhaps the most neutral thing we could do as fighters was to put down the enemies of humanity. I don't think that's what we're doing.
Yeah, I tend to get that impression. As much as I am a little bit concerned about the things I've seen, as much as I want to keep people safe, this mission feels more like a hit than anything else.
I look at Parthenon, and I've like pulled down my poncho a bit so you can like see my mouth, and I look like I'm about to say something, and then I don't. And I like look over to the printer bay, and I say, "Why did you choose your call sign?"
Well, what do you mean? You mean love or you mean Parthenon?
I mean love.
Well, I thought it was ironic in a sense, you know, everyone could use a little love in their lives. lot of people think love's destructive, and I guess sometimes it can be if what we saw back at base was anything to indicate. I guess I didn't put that much thought into it. What about you?
I betrayed people.
Oh. Betrayed someone close to you?
Everyone close to me.
Well, for what it's worth, Parthenon kind of puts a hand on your shoulder, big meaty hand, and says, I've found you pretty trustworthy so far. But
I
you first.
no.
You first.
I just nod. That's it. And we sit for a while, and then Ashwin walks away.
Parthenon tries to go back to sleep. Tries being the operative word.
Also, I hope people are making the connection between fraternity and what I just said.
Mm-hmm. Much to think about. I almost made him cry. By pathetic meow meow.
Dear God.
He earned it.
He earned it.
Anybody else?
Nami?
Okay, well, the trip is a couple hours long. Genuinely quite a long haul you guys had yourself in for, and by the time you get there in subjective time, it has been a day. You arrive in the morning, peeling over the city of Evios. Not the city, the planet of Evios, pulling into their atmosphere on your flight down into the industrial district of Cithari. Alright. I do not have a map for Cithari, unfortunately. But there are several districts that you can go to. You're currently in the industrial park. You have now landed in Jules Airport. Seems to be mostly a militarily used airport. You see plenty of IPSN logos all over the place. Shipping, transport. Not really public air flight. Just the people who are going to be going in and out all the time going in and out. There is 3 other districts you could visit from here. Downtown, Slipside, which is also known as Southside, and Northside.
And to be clear, we're looking for our target right now.
Yeah.
And our target is the lady, right?
You are looking for Dilvador Japia, yes. Trouble
Right, Jake,
pats his hands, brushes off his shoulders. Alright. Me and the boys are going to get ourselves set up in Slipside. That's where a lot of the attacks have happened, car bombings and the like. We're going to put our ear to the ground and our hands in the OmniNet and see where we get ourselves. If we discover anything important, we'll let you know.
I I like pull out my sword or my blade, and I explain I was made to get into things quietly and take someone out.
Right, but don't take your sword out in the middle of the street, all right?
Oh yeah, I'm not taking my sword out in the middle of the street.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know. Don't take your sword out.
Anyway, I put it back.
Put it back. Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Time and place, Sash.
Christ.
Come on.
Don't you hear the words of Professor Oak echoing in your head? There's a time and place for everything. Alright. Trouble leads you down to the entrance of the Jules Airport where there are 2 vans unmarked for you. He tosses the keys to... Well, actually, he looks panicked because he doesn't know which one of you knows how to drive, and he just throws it at Parthenon.
Parthenon catches it barely and goes, alright.
You do know how to
You know
drive
how to
stick,
drive?
right?
Of course I know how to drive stick.
I get into the driver's seat.
Well, alright, man.
Shotgun.
Alright, water dogs, just roll out. And they peel off down the street. Off of the dirt road to concrete. To more well-kept concrete. Strolling on down. Till they have crested into the labyrinth known as a city. So, it looks like you're driving. Devil's Son, where are you driving to?
I don't know. I'm waiting for instructions.
There we go. Yeah.
Who's the
I guess
navigator
it's like
here?
Well, I suppose Parthenon can navigate.
Yeah.
Alright.
And I'll put on some sick tunes on the dots.
Very important.
Right, and your frames are offloaded by local workers into a hangar for you.
Oh, good.
Mine is very creepy looking.
My God, this one's really creepy looking. I'm just a worker, and this one's freaking me out.
Feels like it could castigate any second now.
Oh, it's gonna castigate all over me.
Oh my god.
What?
I'm about to cast the game.
That's
I love when
castigating
Magic-
time.
I love when Magic said it's castigating time. Castigating all over this guy.
It's
Yeah, I remember
castigating.
that. That's dope.
That was a really good part of Magical.
That was my favorite scene in Lancer.
That's my favorite moment in Lancer. That was my favorite moment in Lancer. Parthenon, you're navigating. Where are you going?
Fuck. Let's go. Do we know anything about these districts other than their names? Like, what's there? What's
Yeah,
what to
I can
expect.
give you a bit of an idea. Downtown is pretty fancy, expensive restaurants. You know that there's a government building there. Probably other few fancy places to go. Local spots that people will actually want to be, I suppose, if you're a tourist. Slipside is more low-down residential. Northside is slightly better, but there's not as many houses. If somebody wants to pay good money to actually live on this planet, they are actually usually in either New Nebo or in the City of Promise.
Okay.
Um,
Then
I say when a terrorist leader isn't hiding, they're usually somewhere stuffing their face,
They're chowing down?
living in luxury.
Oh. Yeah. Not like
Oh.
literally.
Terrorists are well known for living in luxury.
Right.
I keep saying this.
well, if you want to check, what was the fanciful town again?
Downtown.
That was downtown.
It also
let's,
North Side to an extent, but it's different.
Let's go downtown.
All right, you going downtown? Where exactly would you like to go specifically? there's always the government building. You can get yourself settled in talking to maybe some important folks. You do have union ID badges, so you are, as of right now, to others, just union representatives.
Are they gonna let us bring our weapons into the government building?
Probably not. But I don't think anybody's gonna take them away from you. But, you know, they'll have you drop them off at the front, you know?
If we want to stop there, I'll just sneak in.
Yeah, maybe let's see what the local government knows about, if anything. Might be a good place to start.
I stop us like a couple blocks away from the government building, and then I say I'll meet you inside, and I go in the opposite direction.
Whoa.
There he goes.
There he goes. Oh my god, he's flipping. He's parked hard.
He's going the wrong way.
No.
He knows
You
where he's
can't go
going.
the right way. That's what they're expecting. That's how spies do their thing.
Oh, I see. I'm not a spy, so I'm really not informed on such matters. What an intelligent and brave soul.
Yeah, it's a very humanist pursuit. You know, you gotta really know. the ins and outs.
So you guys are entering through the front door?
Yeah,
I'm-
let's go
I'm-
straightforward, right?
I have a question real quick. How normal is it for people to be wearing hard suits walking around?
Well, if you're union representatives and they presume you're lancers of a sort. In a peaceful city like that, kind of weird, but you can always be wearing civvy clothes right now. You have plenty of time to change.
Alright. But I think
I guess bureaucrats wear their hard.
If you have a light hard suit, you can wear civvy clothes on top of it.
got an assault hard suit.
Yeah, no, you gotta take that off if you want to look normal.
If I'm wearing a stealth hard suit,
Yeah.
You can't wear clothes on top of it, but you can be invisible.
oh,
Oh.
I forgot. I just click invisible.
Oh wait, mine's a mobility hard suit. Can I put like a trench coat on?
Yeah, mobility hard suit's like a smaller, lighter hard suit.
Yay.
I'm gonna.
I gotta use the bathroom real quick.
Okay, go piss, girl.
This girl.
We'll get to you when you get back.
Alright, Parthon, you want to
So
just
we'll
like
talk to
pass
people
them at
coming
the
to the
desk or whatever?
I'm gonna be in clothes.
Yeah. Parthenon is also in clothes. Parthenon's in Parthenon's in something almost approaching like business attire.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, I could be a bureaucrat and you're like my bodyguard if you want to do the assault hard suit. That'd be cool.
Now, I will say, I do hope none of you are like walking in with a sword. That's one thing. I hope none of you are walking in with heavy ordnance.
Okay. I know what you're getting.
Yeah,
No, I'll
leave it in the car. Light archaics, light ACs, that sort of thing. You can probably get away with. Just nothing big.
I got my light AC, but no saber.
Yeah.
I have my light
Parthenon's
AC.
Parthenon's got a light 8C, but it's essentially like armored brass knuckles is what I decided it was. I do like the idea of being in the guise of a bodyguard. So yeah,
yeah.
I think that's
Here,
what
hold
I'm
my-
thinking.
Signature, no light AC. I'm sorry, I lied.
Hold my shot baton, which I guess
My stripped down giant pistol.
All right. So I presume that Duchess is leading as the face.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So you
I
step
used
to the
be a
front desk.
bureaucrat, so trust me, I know how to talk to these guys.
You step up to the front desk where there is a lady behind it who is working on a computer.
What's she wearing?
Oh, she's wearing a nice professional suit, skirt. You know what I mean?
Oh my god, I love that suit. Where did you get it?
Oh, sorry, ma'am, I didn't see you coming. Oh, my suit here. Well, it's gift actually. I don't know where it's from.
Oh my god,
Let's
it's
do the
perfect
maths.
for you. That's definitely your color. You're definitely an autumn.
Oh, well, I don't quite know what that means, but I appreciate all the same, lady.
Right.
You speak
Hi.
quite funny. You're not from here, I presume.
No, I'm from out of town, like way out of town. I'm with the Union Intelligence. What does it say on my thing?
Just Union.
I'm with the I'm with Union.
Oh, are you here to see the ambassador? Mr.
Who? There's an ambassador. What's their name?
Oh, yeah, Union ambassador. I mean, we're not a Union colony, but he's here all the same, because, you know,
Right.
neighbors and all that. He's, Mr. Gregory. Yeah, he's in an office right now. Pretty sure he's
no,
in.
I don't need to talk to Mr. Gregor right now. Truth be told, I'm kind of avoiding him. We had a thing.
Mr. Gregor.
Yeah. Gregor.
You know, that's quite funny. I thought he was
So
gay.
don't tell him I'm here. Yeah. Well, this was before he came out, you see. So
Oh, you know,
I was
happens
like his
quite a
beard.
few times, Missy, I'll
Unwittingly.
tell you that.
Yeah.
And I'm real sorry he dragged you long into that mess. I thought he was a better man than that.
No, it's no no sour grapes or nothing. It's just kind of weird. 'Cause,
Nah,
you know,
cool.
I like him.
Yeah. He liked you, but
But
you know,
he-
he
He
made you.
liked me, but not that way. And like, how could I expect him to? You know. But
Yeah, of
if he had
course.
just told me from the front, I would have. Anyway, long. You don't
Made
wanna
me
hear-
feel
you
weird
don't
when
wanna
it happened to me way back when because I was like, do I look like a man? Is that what they were
Oh.
attracted to? Because I was scared. You know?
No, not at all. You probably look so pretty and feminine that he thought you'd be so effective as a beard.
Oh, you know
Yeah.
that's a lot better than what he said.
Yeah, because you know, I was a gay dude, and I needed to convince everyone I was straight. You'd be your first pick.
Well, thank you, but I ask that you don't. Now, darling, you say you don't need to be seeing Miss Gregor, but could you point me in the direction of who you do need to be seeing?
We need to look through some files for some local political groups that may or may not be around.
Oh,
And this is my bodyguard. She doesn't talk much.
oh, right. You folks carrying weapons then?
Oh, yes, she's outfitted with perfect civilian grade ordnance.
Oh, that's
no
perfectly
firearm.
fine, you know. I do ask that if you and your other friend here have any weaponry that you do turn it in, and your bodyguard here, if you could just check in your weapon with me so I can report it to the local guard staff that is what you are carrying.
Right, of course, we'll hand them right over. There's like
anything.
they'll be secure, of course. I assume you
Oh,
have a
yes.
hard locker.
Well, yes, of course we do. I got one right. See, like, I got one right on my desk right here.
Right. What the hell? Really southern.
Power.
Yeah. Some dang on pilot.
I got this dang on little void walker in my. I'll step through. I'll step right through the terror out. I tell you what, man. I'll step on through and I'll rip you around there, and you don't even know where to come, man. And I go boom, and oh god, what the hell did that happen to me? I just got myself split in two between my real self and my fake self out the back room, you know, in a bit of a little space, man.
Same.
Dang on, anomalous, man.
Dang on, man. I was just watching
Okay.
King of Hell, and all I was
So, we're
doing
just
the
gonna
entire
plug
time was
We're
just
just
talking
gonna
like
plug through
boom
your
hair.
file room. Get what we need. We're not
Well-
gonna take anything. I think we just need to scan.
Well, I don't know if I can really help you with that, but I know somebody I can point you in the direction of. Mr. She pulls open her little notebook. You see, you know, I've been working here for so long, I still don't remember everybody's name. Some of the people coming in and out, especially nowadays. You want Daniel, son of Joseph. He's in office 205 up on the second floor. You're just going to
205?
take the elevator.
Second floor.
That nice gentleman right next to that elevator, he's going to ask you where you want to go. You just tell him second floor, and he'll get you on there.
Sure.
Also, make sure you tell him that you got the approved. She grabs your little Union badge, Parthenon. She drags it over. At first she thought that it had like one of those stretch wire things, but it doesn't. So she just drags you entire you down to her desk, and she puts a little yellow sticker on it. Now, see that there? That's your approval for having weapons on the premises. But I do ask that you don't brandish them or swing them about. You will be taken care of.
Cool.
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. Oh, and do you validate parking?
Yeah, sure. Which lot did you use? Did you use the
G.
lot on?
I parked like 2 blocks down. I don't know if they validate.
No, I'm bluffing.
So
You see,
we
if you add-
drove up.
If you ask really specific questions and favors, they don't wonder where you're from.
No, I don't know about any parking lot G, so I assume we don't actually validate for it.
Oh yeah, you know what? I think we it's because that was for the other building across the way. Yeah, we got a little lost in the way here.
Oh,
well.
yeah, no, it's a
You don't need it, I
confusing
guess.
city. It was
I know. Who planned this
bifurcated
thing?
design.
I know. Well, yeah, for sure.
Something experimental about on that. Nah, just send you on your way.
We'll be on our way. Thank you so much. What was it, Darlene?
Oh yeah, Darlene, daughter of Darley.
Darley. Oh my gosh, like the singer.
Never heard of her.
You love her. Anyway. All right, toodles.
So,
And don't be dated anymore, gay man.
I will try my goddamn best.
Yeah.
Good.
All right. We go.
All right, so Devil Son, you just blipped, and now you're around.
Yeah, I'm probably using my mag clamps to walk up the side of the building. And I probably stop somewhere around like the third floor or fourth floor and open up a window and slide inside.
There's only 3 floors, so you're on the 3rd floor.
I just find a room that's empty and I slide in.
All right, can I get an X seen or unheard check from you, please,
Yes,
my
you
dearest?
can. Yep, I have a +6.
Woo!
25.
Nelly.
All right. 25. That's a real success. You know that the stealth suit is really good at getting you in places without being seen by civilians primarily, but you do have to avoid most guards because stealth suits is pretty advanced technology, but any well-to-do advanced area has anti-stealth tech.
Yeah.
This place, luckily enough, seems to be not rolling in it, but you do have to avoid a few prying eyes. Primarily like heat signature cameras, but nothing that you haven't dealt with before. And you make your way onto the 3rd floor. Yeah, you did do it in your sleep actually. You just wake up. You wake up and you're on the 3rd floor.
Whoa.
I patch in to the rest of the team and I say, what are you doing?
We just got permission to proceed up to the, was it 2nd floor?
Yeah. And you're supposed to say, I'm in.
I'm in.
Oh, hell yeah.
Do you want me to shadow you, or should I start looking around?
We didn't get total clearance. We're gonna check out what we're allowed. You go around for what we're not allowed.
I say, okay, and patch out. And then I'm going to find an elevator or something and try to figure out if this building has like a basement.
There is an elevator, but the elevator has a guard at front of it.
Okay.
The 3rd floor appears to actually also be the smallest of the floors. You wander around it, it's not that much office space. It appears to be about maybe 3 rooms in a long hallway in between those rooms and then the big room. As you slowly realize that this is actually probably the mayoral office floor.
Okay. So the room that I'm in, is it an office or what is it?
The room you're in is like a side room. You figure that this might be like a break room, even. There's like a TV, a fridge, a table,
Okay.
another table. There's a 3rd table.
I think right now, Devil Son is trying to figure out in his head how expeditious he needs to be, which the answer is probably not very. Because ordinarily what he would probably do is just grab the guard and threaten him to tell him everything, but I don't think that he feels the need to do that. So I think I'm gonna look for the mayor's office.
All right, you step out into the hallway, quiet as a mouse.
So I have a patch of stems.
Yes.
Can we say that I have like something that's designed to like knock someone out?
Close
That.
for.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, stims don't
No.
really work that way. You can't just
Um,
forcibly drug somebody by slapping a fabric on them. They're not.
I mean, in real life, yes. But we have I have like stems that can keep me awake for 30 hours. With
Yeah. No,
theoretically
that's like a caffeine patch. Like you'd have to keep it on for a bit. That's the thing.
Yeah.
You'd slap it on, they'd rip it off.
Right.
If you had something that was specialized for that, then yes, but not just the stems. No.
Okay. Well, we'll make that a priority next downtime.
All right.
All right. So I'm gonna find the mayor's office. Is he in?
You step in, and he does not appear to be in right now.
All right. I'm looking through his desk.
It appears to be locked.
Can I use act unseen or unheard to unlock it?
Yeah, sure. I'll give you. Are you used to unlocking things? You'd say,
Yeah.
because this is an acoustic lock.
Oh, interesting. In that case, can I add my super soldier background to it? This is the kind of shit that I'm like designed for.
Sure, take an accuracy.
Yeah. Did I add my actor unseen or unheard?
Yeah, act that and add that in accuracy, because you're still not trying to be either of those things.
Sure. 16.
You get almost giddy because it's been such a long time since you've seen a classic metal and wood lock, and you pop out the fucking lock picking set that you never get to use. You jimmy the L in there, and you take the little squiggly, and you just take it and you just put it in, and then you kind of just bang it, and it pops right on open.
All right. I'm gonna see if there's like a security badge in here first.
Doesn't seem to be anything like that in here. You do see some pens, a pack of cigarettes, and some general papers and folders, manila folders. Lots of, what's the word I'm looking for? Budget, economic status, current crises.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out that budget, and I'm gonna look for anything that looks out of place, any embezzling going on, to try to uncover some kind of connection between. Basically, what I'm really trying to figure out is if the terrorist organization is paying them off to not be registered as a terrorist organization.
You don't see anything like that, but you do notice something that is interesting.
Okay.
So, a lot of the funds that come in are trade and goods, but also there's something called the Mutual Good Mining Company. And the Mutual Good Mining Company brings in X amount, but it seems to be that almost, say about 80% of the budget leaves the city pretty quickly. So, it seems that there's this big chunk of 80% of the budget that comes in from their economic gains, is split in half perfectly, and is sent to New Nebo and to the into the city of Promise.
Where does this money come from?
It comes from various sources, from taxes, from the economic prosperity that they've been experiencing now that they're a hub of trade, and that they've been sort of upscaling. The Mutual Good Mining Company, which they mine precious resources from.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, none of it stays in the city, it almost immediately leaves. The actual budget that the city uses for housing, for its healthcare, and for its local things, such as roads and whatnot, all of that is like significantly less than like any functional city you've ever seen. Or at least what you assume a functional city should be running on.
Weird. Okay. Well, I'm taking this with me. I just kind of tucked that into my poncho.
Do you read any of the other files?
Yeah. I'm looking at anything I can get my hands on.
Yeah. Anything in particular you're looking for other than like the financials? You know.
I'm looking for any information on. Sorry. What is her name?
Dealador Japia.
Japia. I'm looking for anything on Japia.
You do find in like the crises folder there is discussion of congregation. Just congregation. Japia herself isn't brought up in the file, but it is simply just people are scared. There have been a few incidents in the slip side. There appears to be a transcript conversation between two parties discussing the potential ability to police that area more. And, but it's just like we've already policed that area quite a bit. It's not, changed anything. Do we really have the budget to keep dropping police down there for cars to keep exploding?
What's the conclusion that they reach?
Conclusion is wait and see.
Okay, so they don't give a shit about Slipside.
No, doesn't seem like it.
Okay. I'll take, I don't know, a picture of that. And
tweet it.
Leave that in.
Tell Gabriel to scan it in.
Yeah, I'll have Gabriel scan these documents, and then I'll actually put all the
What
documents
are noises?
back.
You just put it all back and then you just close it back up?
Yeah.
Alright. Like you were never there.
Make sure you take your lock picking tools back.
Oh yeah, I do.
You need those.
And I am going to use take someone out to oh hey, it actually mentions preparing to nerve pinch a guard to knock them out instantly, and takes in the description of take someone out.
Like,
Like Spock.
okay, sure.
I feel like if that's a thing, like, we can also use that as I just have like a chemical that I can use to knock someone out.
Yeah, sure. That's fine.
So yeah, I'm just gonna sneak up behind the guard and
Are you sure?
I want to access. No, you know what? I'm gonna take the stairs. Is there a guard in front of the stairs?
No. There's just a key card at the stairwell, is all.
I'm gonna check the mayor's office again for a key card.
Oh, yeah. You want to give me a...
No, actually, I have a way better idea.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if I can steal the guard's key card.
Alright, yeah. Do you want to roll Act Unseen and Unheard?
Yes, I do. Do I get my accuracy?
No.
Okay. 10. Barely make it, right?
Yeah, you pinch it. Not very cleanly. You unsheath your combat knife, and it's on one of those, like, zippers that go, zzz, And you just zip it very slightly, and you just cut the string. And then you just walk back.
Nice.
He looks left and right as if something's got his attention, but he hasn't noticed the missing card.
And I go, well, I got the job done. And now I'm going to go all the way down the stairs, and if there's a basement, I'm going to go into that. If there's not, I'm just going to go onto the second floor.
Yeah, there's a basement with another key card access there.
I'm going to try the guard's key.
It works. Appears the guard gets you on any of the floors.
I'm going to open up the basement. What's in the basement?
The basement is like fucking hundreds of filing cabinets.
There's
a few
filing cabinets.
Yeah, there's a few paintings down here as well, covered in drapes. But
No
this is
servers or anything?
not down here, no.
Shit, I was hoping for servers so Gabriel could just swoop through.
This place seems to be very acoustic.
Very analog.
Yes, that's the word. They're very analog.
Yeah. Yeah, when you said acoustic lock, I thought you meant I'd need like a voice lock.
No, I got confused. I kept thinking like a wooden guitar. It's acoustic, no analog.
That's pretty good.
That's funny. It's implied.
I'll look for files on Confederation or Congregation, not Confederation.
You check the C's, and now you're just flipping through it. You want to just give me a flat check?
Yeah. Okay.
You are a little overwhelmed by how many C's there are, and after a while you get a bit impatient and start flipping through a bit faster, and you're not very thorough with it. And by the time you're done with it, you don't find anything that seems to be what you're looking for.
Okay. I'm gonna ask Gabriel if he can point me to a server room in here or anything.
Well,
Is there anything that you can do to find me a server room?
I would need to have access to the blueprints of a building. Otherwise, I don't think there's very much I could do.
I'll look for
If there
blueprints.
was some sort of access point, maybe.
Can I look for an access point or blueprints?
Yeah, you could do both. Hell, there might be blueprints down here.
Flat rail again?
Yeah, sure.
13.
Alright. You find a little access port bore into the wall. It's like this. It's like a router, essentially. And you you take a little jack out from your tech jack out
Probably
from
have
your
my own
suit. Yeah.
cybernetics.
And you just smash it in there. And Gabriel inserts himself.
Go nuts.
Jacking in, Mega Man.
Yeah.
Searching. Searching. Found. Sir, it appears that the server room is actually off-site.
Interesting.
They are very careful around here, per my estimates.
From here, can you look for congregation information?
It's mentioned a few times in Nixon logs between personnel via their email server. Would you like me to read out a few?
Yes.
2. G at mayoraloffice.63 at yahoo.email. Congregation. Hey, boss. There's a congregation outside. What are we gonna do? More protesting from the survivalists. Election season's coming up, and this does not look terribly good for us.
Get past that, Gabriel. We just
Next
want
email.
We just want. Look for congregation, capital C.
3. Congregation, capital C. From J, son of J, at yahoo.com. Dear to movement it may concern.
Say that again?
To whom it may concern.
Okay.
I write to you with great confidence from a position of strength. Me and my associates of the congregation would like to extend to you a final warning. We have knocked once, and you have answered. We have knocked twice, and you have answered. When we knock a third time, we shall bring down the fire and brimstone and send you to your home. What you love will be destroyed. What you care for will be discarded. And the careful pillars of the society you built will crumble before the weight of your own arrogance to think that you could deny the true first of this city. Count your days, sir, and count them well. Dear Mayor Joseph, son of Campbell. Your blood will sing true on my blade. With love, J, son of J. It appears to be a death threat, sir.
Gabriel. When was this sent?
Sir, it appears to have been sent maybe about a month ago.
Do you think this is an empty threat?
Well, sir, if you want my personal opinion, I would not consider any threat an empty threat, on a matter of principle. There's an interesting use of the word first. It's capitalized, sir. I presume this might be referring to a group.
Gabriel.
Sir.
Tell command that we suggest the satellites keeping an eye on this location at all times.
I'm fairly certain that they're already on it, sire.
You just call me sire?
I thought I'd try something out. Have a little fun. It's just not the time for fun, sir.
I like that.
I just like blink and I say, I have no opinion.
I'll forward your opinion towards Sir Trouble. I'm sure that they can get this information to Orator K and find if there's any grievance with your suggestion. Anything else, sir?
Copy everything with congregation. Send it to Orator K and double.
I will send it to Double. I do not think you actually have permission to have me send things directly to Mr. K.
Yeah, I thought about that after a second. Anyway,
he does not like it when I email him.
nobody likes emails. And and then I jack Gabriel out and I go up to the second floor.
Ooh.
And I'm just gonna like shadow my group.
All right, your group then. Let's go back to them. You guys take the elevator. It's so simple. It's so sweet. There's a little music. Bum bum dun 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 dun.
I hate this song.
And the song doesn't even get the the song doesn't even get to finish as you hit the second floor and you escort yourselves out.
That's why you're not supposed to. That's why you're not supposed to do music that has a climax on an elevator. Come on, what fools they were.
Oh my god, the drop. It was weird.
You step out of the elevator and down towards room 205. You knock. You just step in.
Yeah, I'll knock.
All right. Yeah, you step on in. You knock.
You
Oh.
do.
1 moment, please. Oh, jeez, who's visiting me at this time of the day? Hello. Hello. Do I know you folks? Opening the door is a sort of pudgy man, in a nice suit with a cowboy tie. Brand new, it looks like. As he kind of like reaches up and he adjusts it, almost like with a subconscious pride.
Howdy. We're with the Union.
Oh, you're with the Union, huh? Well, I didn't hear nothing about Union coming down. Are you sure you want me, sir? I'm just a local official on representation of our good political group, the Originalists. If you're looking for Unionists, I believe Mr. Wayward Dreams is actually down the hall.
Oh, no. We don't need too much from you. Well, it's only take a second. We already sorted out what we're here for. We just need you to put us in the direction of the file room so we can pull up some information. It's just the smallest thing. Don't worry.
Oh, I see why you guys sending me now. How do you do? My name is Daniel, son of Joseph.
Daniel, good to meet you.
Yes. I can take you down to the file room, I suppose, and you can try and direct me in the where you need your assistance. You just can't be taken there unaccompanied, unfortunately. Not that we don't trust nobody or not, but we do have our procedures. What exactly is it you need?
shit. We're doing a little canvassing for the upcoming elections.
I gotta say, it's a bit of a problem of a bit of a conflict of interest of me to help you. You are, I presume, canvassing for the Unionists. I must say that is my political opposition. Good man.
What? You don't have to get involved directly. We just need to pull up some statistics so that our guys back at the office can run some canvassing numbers. You know how it is.
I want you to
These
make a
statistics
check.
get pretty complex.
I don't know what it is, but I
Talking
need
out
you to
your
make a
ass
check.
Talking out your ass check.
Can this be a charm?
Yeah, sure.
That's fine. 18.
Alright. Well, you know, I'm actually never been much of a canvasser myself. Maybe that's why we're not having such a good time at the polls, but...
Daniel,
Well, I am a man of democracy, and I do think that freedom of information is important. If it's just the numbers, then that shouldn't be of any harm, you know? If the numbers paint us nasty, then that ain't the numbers' fault.
there we go. I knew you'd come around. Man with the tie that sharp's gotta have a brain to match, I'm sure.
Thank you. Well, thank you. That wasn't
That is
necessary,
a
but
view.
you did.
Is that new? That was brand
It-
spanking new.
Is new, actually. I got it at this new place that opened up north side. Actually, it's a bit of me spending my bonus this year.
Well, money well spent.
I do say so myself if it's receiving such glowing reviews. Now, follow me down here, and we'll get you those statistics you're looking for. I'm sure we keep them down in the record room, but I don't know if anyone's ever properly actually taken a good look at them, so maybe this will be a good bit of investigative journalism of you, will you? Yeah. Follow me. And he takes you down to the elevator again.
Alright.
He scans the little card reader, and then presses the basement button. Phenomena. And then the door opens. And he steps in. No, follow me. I'm gonna get the lights on. And he flips the light switches. Doof, doof, doof. A real old place down here, built with this whole mayoral office was built by a group called an architectural movement called the Analogists. A lot of things around here are based on stuff from the massive vaults, architectural evidences of previous bygone eras, methods of building things. So it's got like a pre-modern feel to it. I like to think.
Yeah, I see that. It is a little unorthodox as far as structures go.
He seems very happy about his knowledge on the analogist art movement.
Right.
Weird factoid from good Daniel, son of Joseph. Was it Joseph? I think it was Joseph.
I
Yeah,
think
it was
so.
Joseph. It was Joseph. Alright, here is where we keep all of our statistical data in these three cabinets right here. About to be expanded over to the fourth. Constantly moving things around because information just keeps on coming. But we, much like a human mind, must simply excise that which has become obsolete. So you caught us at a good time because things are about to get another cleaning.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. Now, what statistics and particulars were you looking for?
Can I sneak a note to Parthenon at one point? And that just says I'm gonna distract this guy, get his attention. You dig around for stuff about congregation.
Yeah, I think Parthenon gets
I'll look
the
at you.
gist.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna sweet talk him. You snoop.
I'll snoop. I would love to do some snooping.
All right, roll the snoop.
Oh Jesus.
Make a snoop check.
Make a snoop check, please. Make a Snoopy check.
I'm sorry, I don't even know if you're good at snooping. I assume, but
Parthenon is not well known for their gentle hands.
but I
Parthenon
gotta.
is 6'2".
I know, but I gotta distract this guy. I got him on the ropes. Come on, trust me.
I have like survive.
Or do you want to distract the guy and I'll snoop if you'd rather?
I have investigate.
Oh yeah, there's another
Do
bitch
it.
here.
If it makes you guys feel better, you know that that Devil Son is snooping around.
Yeah, that is a good like fallback in my character's mind. Like,
Yeah, we will hope that the dog finds something.
Yeah, I think it's better. I think it's better if
Esme, can you snoop check?
Whatever. I think it's better if the 6 foot
Oh,
whatever
yeah.
person doesn't just wander off.
Yeah.
Snoop check? Can I get a snoop check from Esme, please?
I hate to do that. I would never do a thing like that. So.
Alright, and can I get another charm check from Duchess? This is a dual effort.
fuck.
This is a two-part
Okay.
this is a two-part operation.
Damn, you're gonna make me charm
I'm
points
gonna
in
make,
one day.
Yeah, you're-
23.
Oh.
Work those charms.
So,
Second time's the charm.
So,
Daniel, tell me more about the analog. It's such it's such a like an avant-garde philosophy. And
you gently
basically
bring
digital
him...
time.
Yeah, you gently bring him away from the filing cabinets to... As you see the autism activate behind his eyes.
Right.
Like a sleeper agent.
Don't worry, I know a lot of these types. You can get them talking pretty easy.
he enters into the most long-winded discussion on the art movement of the Analogus. Now,
Yeah.
not Parthenon, Esme. Parthenon, actually, you just kind of like move to be like a giant curtain for Esme.
Yes.
As Esme
Yes,
starts just opening drawers.
Yeah. We backed him to a corner.
And Esme, your strategy is not perfect, but you thought, okay, listen, I can't just look through all of these. I need to grab things to look at later. So you go in.
I like basically like apply like a sorting algorithm.
Yeah, you find everything that is
research.
from the most recent 4 years, the time frame that you know that congregation has been here. You grab anything that might be interesting, various statistics, crime. You can previous budget drops, finances, homeless population, other such statistics. Very boring things. You just grab them all. Just grab them. You grab, you stuff them into your coat.
Yeah. Can I say I got a briefcase? I feel like I'd have a briefcase.
Yeah, you get them. You stuff in your briefcase. You stuff the briefcase in your coat.
It's that's actually where I'm keeping Whip right now.
Right.
Mother, where are we?
Hey. Take a look at these. I got some paper. You like paper, right?
Delicious information.
Yep. Go read those.
Crunching numbers now.
Yep. Shh. And then I close my briefcase.
Alright, you give Whip some delicious numbers. And this conversation on the Analogus begins to wind down.
No. Oh my God! Tell me more about the Dewey Decimals and stuff.
Wow. It was a real antiquated system even in its heyday, but they made do with what they got. But I do find a charm in its simplicity, very much. If you learn it once, you never need to learn it again, really. Now, I do gotta say that I do want to help you get your papers, though. I feel as if I've been talking your ear off absolutely for a good while now. Now, I don't want to be much ruder than I already have been. Now, let me get you your papers.
Oh, are you kidding me? Daniel, son of Jacob. Listen to me. You have a wealth of information that can't be found anywhere else. You know that?
I think you could probably find most of it on the Omnet. That's where I got it.
That's what you think. I know my way around the block, around the OmniNets. I've been in a lot of campuses, and I've never heard hide nor hair of any of this stuff. You got a gift. You have you're the Promethean torch. It's gonna light our way back into the Age of Wisdom. You know that?
Are we not currently in an age of wisdom?
Oh, God willing.
Alright, well. I appreciate the sentiment, Miss. I didn't catch her name.
Oh, Lourdes, that's me.
Oh well, Miss Lourdes, I do appreciate quite a bit everything you said.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to keep you any more from your job than No, I'm currently keeping myself from my own job. What can this son of Jacob do for you?
I'll
Joseph, son
look
of
over to Esme real quick, like,
I
shoot her like,
give
you
it a
got
look.
it. You got. Oh,
Yeah.
I check my slate and be like, oh my god, my campaign manager just messaged me. We're quitting the race altogether. I've been fired. I've been laid off.
Oh, well,
I'm distraught.
I'm quite sorry about that. Which candidate was it?
I say we should get out of here.
I don't even want to say their name. I'm so heartbroken. I thought we were gonna make a real difference.
Oh, well,
Right?
I'm
Me and the
real
girls
sorry.
were so embarrassed, aren't we?
Yeah.
Huh. Unionists dropping out of the race. Now that unheard of.
I think they're gonna fill some other candidate in. Lord knows what their agenda is, but that's a damn
Communists
shame.
really out of money. Who would have thought it?
I know. Can you imagine?
Well, thank you all the same for visiting. I do hope things work better for you. I don't think we're hiring here at the office or here at the mayoral office, but
No.
if you're looking for anything new, then just swing on by.
Look, if any openings come up, here's my number, and
Oh.
then we're gonna have lunch every day and talk about analog filing systems.
All right.
So,
Let me let you
alright.
guys out.
Yeah, see me out. see
He
me out.
fucking uses his ID to scan the elevator again to let you guys out.
Now, do you like ballpoint pens or fountain ink?
I'm actually I'm an interest in the classical use of the feather dip pen.
Oh my god, a quill?
Yeah,
You're a quill fan?
I'm a bit of a quillist, yes.
Yeah, quillis.
Yeah, I quite find that the shape language on the paper when used with a quill cannot be replicated by other composites.
I'll let him ramble till we get to the door. Please.
And that is why that you really can't trust them them stereos. You need a record player, man.
Oh shit.
You can
yeah,
get one at the
that sounds way
pawn
better
shop,
than
I
mine.
promise you.
Okay, yep. Alright. Well, we gotta get to lunch. Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye. Shit. Fuck that guy.
Whoa! Daniel, son of Joseph, did nothing wrong.
You did
sorry.
nothing wrong.
I'm sorry. I know it wasn't being mean, but I was just so bored at the end. I should.
That was out of line. Don't do that again.
Like Muscle
I
Man. Don't say
step
that
onto the
again.
elevator. Yeah, I
Alright.
step on the elevator. And I start speaking before you guys even know that I'm there.
What the hell? Are you invisible?
Yeah, I'm invisible.
Okay, good.
Well, actually, you guys probably know that I'm there once you, see me. We see the shimmer in the air, and I say,
The glint in his eyes.
I found a strange discrepancy in there. In the way they're handling their money. It almost all of it goes to the next richest cities. This place is running on fumes. Additionally, I found a death threat from congregation, and I found that their servers are kept off-site. If we want proof of any correspondence with JPA, I recommend we go there.
Okay. Let's compare notes. Tell double what we found.
I've already sent everything to double.
Good.
There might be other government buildings worth looking at. There were mentions of other parties. It appears that one party's running the mayoral office, but the other parties probably got their own buildings across downtown. Though you don't know what any of them are or their names.
Yeah.
You could just walk into a bar and ask somebody. You'd probably get a political opinion.
Probably.
You want to go to a bar, look through our papers? As you grab a lot of choice info. I'm assuming.
I actually think that's a pretty good idea.
Alright.
All right.
So, make our way to a watering hole, one that looks like poppin' enough to like get a good.
Yeah. Where do you want to go to a
Castle
bar, Ed? Do you guys want to stay in a bar in downtown, or do you want to go down Slipside? Because you can definitely find a bar in Slipside.
Let's do Slipside.
All right.
Let's go slumming it.
Literally.
You're right down Slipside, hitting potholes all the way down. Public infrastructure seems to be concentrated in downtown, is what you note mentally as you fucking every now and then.
I like have Gabriel send the what I found to all of the members of Moss Martyrs.
All right, yeah,
And
you guys.
as I'm like driving, and I explain that the hospitals and everything else is getting like no funding.
Alright, I'm also poring over the documents I got. Telling Web to give me the lowdown.
A lot of what he's telling you gets matched up by the data that you have. There's been a marked increase in crime and high death rates for the past 4 years, especially, it seems. Marked increases, even. Political dividedness, extremism, poverty's at an all-time high.
Esme, are you finding where specifically this money is going?
Let me see here.
It just reconfirms before that almost all the money, the budget that actually gets split up, nothing is the actual like budget from the money that stays in Cithari is clean. You know, there's no real discrepancies to note over the past 4 years. It's very consistent. Under the mayor, I believe it was fucking. Oh god, what was his name? It was Son of Campbell, I believe, but I don't remember his first name. The mayor, Son of Campbell.
Joseph?
Maybe, I think. Probably not. That sounds like a dumb name.
Joseph Campbell, yeah. That's a dumb name. Who would do that?
Jason?
Yeah, Jason, Son of Campbell.
We'll call it that.
Yeah, so the mayor, Son of Campbell, is if the numbers tell you anything, they almost feel like a blistering centrist.
Mm-hmm.
You don't think that they're particularly. You don't think these numbers tell you anything suspicious. Just reconfirm what you were told by your friend over there. But it seems even more dire when you're looking at it from this perspective.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like maybe like a 10-15 minute drive until you find one of you points out a sign for a bar called the Empty Pocket, and you pull off into its little parking lot with yellow painted stripes that seem to be done by hand because they're a little crooked as you pull into a parking spot. You push through the front door and head on in, and you just you stop towards the front, look around. It's pretty busy-ish bar. It's not crazy, but it seems to be at this point after your venture, you got here around the morning, then you drove into town, got to downtown, hung out around there. It's probably around like lunchtime, right? Pretty busy for lunchtime, is what you'd think. Because this place doesn't seem like an eatery as much of a drink yourself to death kind of spot.
What? So the people around here, do they look unemployed or like they're drinking in between jobs?
You are feeling a very what no jobs have what having no job does to a motherfucker vibes.
Sorry, say that again.
What no jobs does to a motherfucker.
Unemployment is too high.
Yeah. Okay, that's interesting. Well, I'm not a people person, so do your thing.
Oh, great. Okay. Who's around? who's like at the actual bar?
Oh, there's a couple spots at the actual bar.
Who looks like a terrorist?
Does somebody want to read a situation?
I would love to read a situation. I have a +4 to that.
Read
Nice.
All right.
Yeah.
Then go on. Parthenon, please read a situation for me. Please write down one situation for me.
Right?
Kitty,
You
down.
know.
Kitty, get out of my... Oh my god. I'm under attack by a cat.
Die.
Oh my god. Die.
Die. Read a situation, roll the dice. I can't tell what that is because
18.
the thing's fucked up. It's 18?
Yeah.
18.
Parthenon, you see a guy with 2 empty seats on either side of him drinking. He looks quite a bit different from some of the other folks you've seen. Deborah, Joseph, all these other folks. Seems very different, actually. Like, a completely different ethnicity, even.
Maybe he's one of the Sen.
Yeah. You're like, huh, this guy looks like this, and you just sit down, right? And he looks at you, he's like, seats taken.
I, Magdalene, have no fucking idea what to say. I am utterly stymied.
Oh.
By who?
Yeah, good.
You got it.
By who?
None yet.
I'm guessing the rest of that is none of your business.
Oh, you know him. That's good to hear.
Yeah, we're very familiar.
Right then. Well, then you know that Nunya appreciates having his seat kept for him.
Of course. I'll be more frank then. My associates and I are looking for people who know people.
People who know people. Yeah, I know some folks. My friend knows some folks. Everybody knows folks. What kind of people are you actually looking for? And please, don't tell me you're looking for trouble, because honestly, this town doesn't need any more trouble. Let alone from a bunch of, union pretty boys?
If you see Union Pretty Boys, then we've done our jobs well, haven't we?
Yeah. So, pretty boys, what do you need from good old Mr. Schmo?
Schmo's Tavern.
Hey, Elma.
Excuse me, sorry.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Well, we want to know the politics, the different political parties. And we want to... I don't think that we need to give ourselves away to this guy, that we're looking for the terrorists. But at the same time, he seems like a pretty good lead.
Agreed.
We're looking to get in contact with a couple local community associations.
Oh. Well, there's only 4 real big ones. If you're into politics, that is.
I mean, we're more of an independent type. We're probably looking for something outside the main 4.
I see. Well, there ain't that many. Though I suppose one of the big four are actually quite a bit outside, if that's what you want. Around here down Slipside, you could find the survivors, but I don't know if the survivors want to be found by you. You kind of seem like, what's the word they'd use? Statists.
Yeah, Parthenon doesn't know what that means. This Parthenon just kind of nods. Her little electronic eye gets a little confused and says, right, maybe it would be good if we could find these, what'd you call them?
Well, we want to know what each four, what all four are.
Oh, right, yeah. I mean, you got any others out there? Any others we should be aware of?
Are you racist?
I hope not, no.
Great.
Alright then, well, I suppose they don't actually mean much of interest to you. Well, I don't think they bother a big boy like you, but keep your eyes out for any of the first. They're an Adamite supremacist group, and I believe second place in running for new mayoral race.
Oh, great. Good to know things are going great here.
Oh yeah, just spiffy. The current running mayor party is the Originalists. Their whole bit is that they want to maintain the exact wording of the Mutual Good Act that happened 25 years ago. So they've been in power for a minute, but they're obviously on their way out now. And there's the Unionists. I'm sure you're familiar with them.
Oh yeah, to an extent.
They're not exactly interested in joining Union as much as emulating Union. Though that, I mean, cart, horses, they come in some order, right?
Yeah, chicken, horse, cart, egg, whatever.
Who gives a shit? Now, the survivors, as I mentioned before, aren't going to be terribly interested in you, but if you do manage to find them, they will be down here. They don't got a obvious building like the others, and they're not in the actual running. Well, that's the one thing the other three parties can agree on, is that they don't want a survivor's candidate up on that pulpit. Though I really don't think they believe much in electoralism or whatever the hell else they call it. So I really don't know how they plan on getting votes.
Seems like they probably don't want them, if I'm understanding their ideology correctly.
Well, you'd understand it better from one of them, honestly, because they say a lot of big words very fast, and, well, I don't care much for it. They seem like a good group. They do mutual aid, bring food to the people who need food, but honestly, I don't know why they're doing it when it's not really their job. I prefer, if they want it to be their job, to actually get up on that pulpit somehow, but they don't care much for it, right? So, I mean, how useful could they actually be? The Unionists, who are in the lead, though, well, they at least seem partially interested. They want a dissolvement of the Mutual Good Act, but I don't really know how much mutual good that's actually going to do.
God, do I dare to just go for it? Fuck it.
Listen, if you're in it, you're in it to
yeah.
win it.
What about those, more... makes a sort of rolling gesture for hand, unsavory groups. Yeah.
Well, they're all unsavory. They're politicians, but if you mean the hoodlums, then they're nothing more than just a branch of the first, to be honest. The congregation or whatever, I don't know much about them personally. All I know is that they're trouble, and that every now and then somebody dies and it's their fault. They claim it. Every time a fucking bomb, an electrical fire, somebody pisses themselves, they claim it. Don't really know if even all of it or even half of it's they're doing, but they do claim it.
Back up. They're, tied up with the first, you said?
Yeah, I mean, it's an open secret. They're not tied up on paper, but I mean, everybody who knows knows. The only people who don't seem to know are other Adamites, but I think they just like to turn the other cheek. They're very pure in that regard.
I bet. Alright. Well, then Parthenon kind of pushes off and says, well, thanks for your time. We'll probably be heading out.
Alright, well, head out carefully. A bunch of pretty boys from Union walking around asking about groups of nondescript nastiness. That's a really good way to get shot, killed, worse. I don't know. Not that I care much about your safety, but try not to make these streets bloodier than they already are.
I can look after myself.
Hmm.
And I'll head back to the group and say, alright, that was really taxing on my social skills.
Oh, you killed it. You did so good.
So, the congregation might have direct, or at least indirect ties to the first. There's, were they the ones he described as racist?
Yes.
If I remember correctly? They're
Oh my god, the congregation's racist?
Well, I mean,
Could you imagine?
who could have seen that coming? Yeah, there might be something there if we could, maybe find out where the first are headquartered, maybe,
It is of note to Devil's Son that they're called the First because that is the same terminology used in the death threat email.
Sorry, say that again, Six?
In the death threat email, there was a point in it when it referred to the First. The fact that that's a political organization associated with congregation is only reinforcing that fact.
Right. What did it specifically say about
It was just saying that that they would be trampled by the First. They would be, you know.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so the congregation is just the First's military arm.
You could say that. Yes.
It's the Ku Klux Klan to the Republicans.
Good one.
Or the police to the Republicans, if you want to be.
Okay.
But anyway. Okay. Cool.
So, on the
Good to know.
books, first is a legit political interest, but not so secret, violent, bigoted.
Right.
Okay.
I'm really curious where that money goes to the other cities. Like,
Yeah.
is it just feeding the pockets of politicians, or is it doing something else?
You've often
Maybe they need the money.
while you've been here, you keep hearing the words repeated again and again in the political sphere of Cithari, the mutual good, the mutual good act. Maybe that has something to do with it, but you don't know because you don't know what the mutual good act is.
Oh.
The mining company is called the Mutual Good Mining Company, and there was a mutual good act.
Can I?
Ask Gabriel.
Google it.
Yeah.
Gabriel, what is the mutual good at? Ding ding.
Well, according to local resources that I had access to, the Mutual Good Act was a concord and truce agreed to in the city Cithari before its founding by the Sen and Adamites. Cithari, the neutral city, was to deliver half of its resources to New Nebo and to the city of Promise. It is a true neutral zone, economically and theoretically, politically.
Okay.
Though, in terms of demographics, there is a bit of a 70-30 split between Adamite and Sen.
Okay, so wait, this mutual good act, it says that, like, the city of Cithari has to export its funds to those other cities?
It is the gist of the Mutual Good Act. To maintain its neutrality, it must economically be both advantageous to the city of New Nebo and the city of Promise.
But
But
the
it's
discrepancy. Sorry.
it's sucking the life out of the city.
That appears to be the case, yes, sir.
Tragic.
All right, let's go find this fucking terrorist.
Sure. Wait.
Now
there's
we
no one
I mean, we understand her motives now, but we're no closer to finding her.
there.
Unless let's set up the first headquarters.
Yeah.
Have you got the
Probably.
location?
It would likely be downtown.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The only people who don't have like a place downtown would be the survivors.
Okay, we'll head over there. See what they got to say.
There's also probably somewhere up north side that you could check out, but that's different. Yeah, you're back in downtown and you're looking around for the first headquarters, the first HQ, if you will.
Yeah, we figure out where that is and park a couple blocks away.
All right. Are you going to go in through the front door?
I'm not.
Of course.
Trying to. I mean, should we all go through? Should the rest of us go through the front door?
I feel like I'm not sure if going in as Union would be a very good idea.
Right.
Yeah, that might not be a winning play.
You worked in the union building, I guess. Or whatever. Wait,
The government building.
government building, yes.
I'm guessing these guys probably are.
There.
Yeah.
But here, they're probably not so hospitable.
No.
This is a direct opposition party to the current lead in the mayoral race. So.
Should we come up with a new cover?
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Any ideas? Who would they let in?
Who would they let in?
We could try to say we're the first, but I feel like they know we're not.
I feel like we could be pretty easily clocked as non-locals.
Right.
Well,
Business owners maybe.
Like, we want to get involved, donate to their thing, but we want to know more about what their agenda is.
Yeah, I think that sounds like a good idea.
That sounds pretty good. What kind of business? What do racist fundamentalists like in businesses?
I'd say.
Weapon attachments, maybe? Not weapons, but like.
Real estate
Shit.
is pretty racist.
Real estate is pretty racist.
Oh, yeah, I'll cop to that.
All right. Yeah.
maximizing racism. Min-maxing my racism.
Okay, so we're realtors.
Realtors or
Land
developers.
procurers, land developers.
Yeah.
That feels very racist just in the name, yeah.
Precisely.
Okay.
As you guys are having this conversation, I go invisible and leave.
There he goes again.
You can see the imprints of his parkour even though he's invisible.
You're never gonna feel some sick tricks.
Yeah. He's
You ever
doing,
get the feeling he
Cithari,
doesn't even need us? He could probably do this whole thing by
He
himself.
could do this, but we're just like checking all the boxes, I suppose.
Yeah.
If
Okay.
it helps you guys, I need you.
Yeah, it's a block because you don't have a body.
Alright. how's about-
Gabriel turns off. He doesn't want to talk to you right now.
Is that a sore spot for his Agent HPs? I didn't. God. Now I'm the racist.
You're getting too deep in the role. Pull out. Pull out.
I got lost in the mission.
Maybe I could give Gabriel I could give Gabriel a run in Peregrine for a little bit.
Okay. Or we could like make him a new body. What kind do you think he like? I always imagine him as like a redhead.
I was thinking like I was thinking one of those little delivery drones that roll around.
What? Like for Postmates?
Yeah, like Postmates.
Oh, is that the meaning? I don't know.
I might be
I
like-
wouldn't
So
know.
I wouldn't say I feel like Gamer would like it.
Mostly, I already offend. I don't want to go
He-
further into.
He likes being helpful.
I know, but he's my friend. I don't want to be like, you're my fucking.
Feels like you might have more
droid.
dignity than that, yeah.
Or maybe you'd like it. Maybe that's like hard coded in this thing.
What if it was like a cool robot bird?
Ooh, yeah.
Like a
You
bird
like
of prey.
Bird of prey.
Oh.
Yeah, you'd like that.
Bird of gay.
Bird of gay.
We'll make a cool robot bird with like a buzzsaw on the chest.
Are y'all gonna walk through this door?
Oh fuck! Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm leaving-
We're being
I'm leaving
serious.
my-
We're building a mega mall, and we want to contribute our funds to them in exchange for political support.
I'm leaving my union ID in the fucking car.
Yeah, we don't need that. We don't need that.
Yeah, just walk in. Oh, hello, we're from Harrison Armory.
Okay.
Oh,
Here,
shit, come on in!
I mean,
Wear these sunglasses.
Why don't I take all the union tags with us so that some weirdo doesn't break into our car and steal
Sure.
some very important
I chuck
tags.
them at you on the roof.
Yeah, that's probably for the best.
Okay. All right. I guess I'll talk. HA real estate developer is building a mega mall in exchange for zoning and ordinance stuff like that. We're gonna like pour some money their way. Cool.
sounds good.
Makes sense.
I do declare we are building a mega mall.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be Cajun.
In the forest reserve? You're building over
Yes.
the park? You're building over the
Fuck the
playground? You're going bulldozing the school?
Fuck
You're gonna
those
build
kids.
this-
Now, my good sir, you sound quite perturbed, but I do assure you that these are over the disadvantaged neighborhoods.
Yeah. You're gonna build a highway. Fucking Roger Rabbit's gonna
But
get
we'll leave the area if you beat us at rowboating.
Now, if you beat me at a game of Yu-Gi-Oh, good sir, I will not be convinced to leave.
Can we
Anyway, we go
Good
in.
sir, I must tell you, fuck it or we ball.
The community center had a dance off, and now we have to stop.
Oh, no. Snowboarding contest.
Those,
We should pick up here next time.
those moves, damn it, they confound me. We can finish this scene. It's only like, it's not even 11.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can
I
go for
walk
another
in.
hour even.
I got my 2 associates behind me. Got a
Alright,
trench coat belted at the waist.
alright. You step
Howdy.
in. Oh, this place seems a bit, they got a front desk and all that. It's a bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? The other one was like sleek, clean, professional. This place seems to be like a refurbished building. As you step in, it's wide. There's a lot of tables down in this floor that you're already in as you step up to this desk that you see people operating in. It seems to be like a social area as well as like a political
Yeah.
organization. You see folks at those tables drinking and whatnot, speaking with each other. And you kind of got to talk over them to speak to this guy at the desk.
Howdy, Shug. Now,
I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick.
Howdy, sugar to yourself. How can I help you?
now I am from an interested party looking to do some land development here around these parts.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we're building a nice old mega mall. You ever been to Harrison Armory Mega Mall?
Harrison Armory Mall of America? No, I
Yeah.
actually have not been. I have never been off-world.
Well, you're not going to be able to say that for long, because we're building one right smack dab on top of that dingy old youth center.
The youth center down in Slipside?
Yes, that's the one.
Oh, well, you
You're
know,
gonna get them to come by anytime you want. And you know what? Drop my name at the pretzel stand. They'll give you free side of that Eisen stuff that y'all love so
but
much.
it would still be on world, so I would still
Yeah,
be saying that I
that
have.
part.
Yeah, you.
That part would maintain, yeah.
All right.
I'm
Well,
afraid.
A little slice of Ras Shamra.
But
I don't know
yeah,
what the hell that means. I don't know what the fuck you just said. I mean, you speaking some sort of Mozart language.
the point is you're gonna have a place of luxury, and we think we could have ourselves a nice little partnership.
Are you suggesting you want to make donations? Is that it? Because we don't really
Oh.
handle land developments, I suppose.
Here I
You
am.
know, I
There
just
he
have,
is.
building these things, they take a lot of time getting through all the red tape and whatnot,
So
zoning,
yeah.
ordinances, safety codes,
So you
stuff
want
like
to
that.
make a pack?
Oh, well, I just know y'all are leading up here in the electoral race. So I'm figuring once y'all cinch your position, could help us out with the paperwork, cross the I's, dot the T's, stuff like that.
All right.
And maybe we kick some of our revenue your way. Maybe, if business is good. All wink.
I see. Well, I'm not really much more than a desk jockey right now, but I suppose I could point you towards our accountant boy down upstairs. I'm sure he could help you a bit more with these dots and T's and whatnot and the crossing of them.
Oh, please. Yes. Yes, sir.
You're gonna be talking to Ezekiel, son of Isaac.
Ezekiel. Oh.
Ezekiel!
darn.
Get your ass over here! Oh, one of the guys stands from the table. Oh yeah, yes, Paul. Do your accounting business over here, alright, boy? Yes, sir. I've been coming over here to do my accounting, sir. Hello, ma'am, Mrs. and ma'am. How can I account for you today?
Oh, we got a nice profitable little venture for the both of us. If you're willing to hear me out. You got an office or something?
Absolutely. Come with me and step into my office if that's alright with you. And you come with him, you step into his broom
Much
closet.
obliged.
It's a little packed. I hope you don't mind. See, we don't really do that much financial work, you know?
Oh no?
Nah, we keep a lot of. You see, you don't actually want to hear about this, but yeah, tell me more.
I do. Tell me about your kind of work. I hear you got plenty of funds.
Flips up his laptop. Oh yeah. We got plenty of money flowing through and all that. We got plenty of money for our ad campaigns, our paper trails, our canvassing. Everything gets floated around over here and there. I'm mostly just making sure that we don't get caught up in tax issues. Tax season rolls around, taxman wants to collect. The originalists will love to put us down using their tax laws, but I promise you this: if you're helping us and you provide us financial compensation, I promise you this: that your organization will see heavy tax breaks. I promise you that, especially if you're here to serve our good Adamite communities.
Oh yeah, cars.
I couldn't help been overhearing you when you were talking about my friend Paul there. I do tell you, and I'm stuttering just like the other guy. I apologize.
I'll do it.
Now you see here, we can give you heavy tax breaks, especially if you're able to meet certain quotas on Adamite employment. You see now, employment's been a real big issue here in the city of Cithari. That is one of our biggest platforms. The fact that New Nebo has been sending low skilled workers flooding the market, sending people away, driving us out of our homes and house. We were here first, right? And these new Nebo folks roll up with their fancy technology and think that suddenly that we can get pushed out of our own planet. And we were nuts at first. We got this whole city set up, right? But at the end of the day, no matter what the Mutual Good Act says, this city is Adamite built on Adamite sweat, and we will not allow any Mozats to step on in on our hard work and profit on it, right? 50-50 split don't make any sense when it's not 50-50 work, right?
Yeah, I'm seeing what you're getting at. Gulp.
And as an accountant, I can tell you that, the numbers don't lie. So, what kind of contributions were you looking to make, and what kind of, do you have like a card or something I can, an account number that we'd be working with?
God. Okay. Shit, this is getting very particular. I'm lost. Give me switch to Connor.
Okay,
Speaking, I need to
we're gonna swap to Connor.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what's this building's deal? How many floors?
So this building appears to be a refurbished apartment and restaurant. You know, those restaurants with like an apartment up top.
Yeah.
It's a bit of that. So it's only about 4 or 5 floors, but all of them appear to be used to some extent. Most of it used as housing. It appears that this place acts as sort of like a super hub of all of the racists.
Okay. So the first thing I'm gonna do is use my mag clamps and just walk up this building and kind of look in every window and just kind of assess.
It's really the lower floors that you find the more interesting stuff, everything else being kind of copy-paste apartment rooms. There appears to be, like, the landlord office on the first floor, and what would probably be landlord office. It's probably not used for that nowadays, but it is an office that is being used. Somebody appears to be in there right now working at their desk.
I am going to find something on the lower floor. Hopefully something was like just an access point.
Alright, yeah, slip it into the lower floor. Can I get an act on scene on her? This place is far less guarded than the government building, but there's a lot more bodies actually in here.
Okay. Can I add my super soldier? My background accuracy?
Sure, because this is like a matter of like focus and endurance primarily.
This is my thing. This is my thing that I do. 23.
Alright, yeah, 23. You slip it through a window, you crawl your way around, and you do find an access point. On the far end wall, there appears to be one on every floor on the very far wall as just a point of reference, like a router, honestly. And it, expands its router's radius by just, multiple of them, one on each floor, to ensure that internet connection is solid from on each floor, right?
Oh, good.
So I'm gonna plug in Gabriel. Gabriel, find their server room.
Well, it does appear to be that they have a server room on the basement floor, boss. Sir, sire, which one do you actually want?
I really don't care.
I feel like you do care.
He continues like immediately. He just says, "I really don't care," and then, would it be better if I went to the server room, or can you find the information we need from
I
here?
am going to need a physical access point from the server room. Trying to access it from here is difficult due to security. This is not a undefended network, unfortunately. This is actually quite an interesting array of cybersecurity that they're engaging with here. Much more than I initially would have expected from my impressions of this building.
Take notes and send them to Trouble. To Double. And then I jack them out. And I am going to try to find the basement. Try to find the stairs.
Now, you look around inside, and you don't actually find a way down into the basement, but you do spot, when looking out the window, that there is a way into the basement through trapdoors on the outside.
Alright, I am doing that.
You fucking spider crawl back out a window, down through this sewer cell. It does have a padlock on it.
Well, that's no problem for me, right?
Yeah, it's like a master lock, so you literally don't even need to do anything to unlock it. You just shake it a bit, and then it unlocks itself.
I just fucking hug it.
Yeah, exactly.
And I slip inside.
Yeah. You step into this server room. It's a modest size. The technology on display here is a lot better than what you saw upstairs. It's a bit of night and day, you think. But yeah, there appears to be a server room down here, but there's also somebody else down here.
And who is that? Is it just a guard, or?
It appears to be that there is somebody manning a somebody is in full immersion on the OmniNet right now for cybersecurity.
Ah. Okay. So, do I know that if I knock him out, am I going to alert anything?
Maybe. Do you know a lot about how this works?
I mean, I was raised by SSC scientists, not necessarily cybersecurity experts. But I've probably involved myself in, so a lot of my deployment was on worlds that SSC was interested in acquiring. Some of those were primitive worlds, some of those were more advanced worlds. So,
Then you would know that it's a shot in the dark, honestly.
okay.
You could not guarantee either or because you can't tell until you do it.
Would it be better if I just tugged him out
First? Yeah. You could definitely
Alright.
pull him out and then take him out. That would probably be the safest one, but somebody might notice that their OmniNet guy's not on the OmniNet anymore.
Okay. In that case, what I'm going to do is relock the padlock. And then I think I'm going to do it kind of cleverly. Like, I'm going to close it from behind and grab my mag clamp and just kind of fiddle with the lock until it connects back. So it looks like nobody's gotten in through here.
I see. Okay.
And then I'm going to jack out the guy, and as he sits up, I'm going to grab him from behind, and he's gonna feel my sword against his back.
Oh, for fuck's sake, you goddamn hicks! What the hell do you want?
I say,
Oh,
be quiet. I have my hand over his mouth and his nose.
oh.
If you scream, I'm going to stab you through your lung and into your stomach.
He looks
Your
off to
stomach
the
fluid
side.
your stomach fluid will fill your lungs, and you'll die a slow and painful death.
He rolls his eyes.
Ick.
He's got his hands up in the air. He's not doing anything. He seems weirdly unimpressed.
And he says, "You're going to tell me what I want to know."
Nods.
And I haven't decided what I want to know from this guy yet. Have you had anyone try to break in here? Cybersecurity wise, I mean. I lift my hand off of his mouth, but not his nose.
Yeah.
No? Says
No, nobody's. Get your fucking hand off my nose. What the fuck do you want me to do here?
I break his nose.
Oh! Fucking ow! You should not hold it down.
Shut up.
Alright, do you want me to answer your questions or not?
This guy's kind of a pain in the ass, so I'm just gonna knock him out.
You're solving him.
Yeah, I'm gonna take someone out.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
And I get to apply my background to this, right? Because this is... I started writing a background, and this is literally like a scene out of my background.
Alright.
This isn't your first rodeo.
Yeah.
So that's an 18.
Very cool.
Let me roll something. By the way, that roll was risky. I didn't get a chance to tell you.
Oh, sorry. What does risky mean?
Oh, it means you could take stress potentially.
Okay. That's
Um,
fine.
Yeah. You succeed though. As
Okay,
you
cool.
fucking just not even getting the slightest amount of information out of him, just fucking palm strike him in the face and he's knocked out.
I make it so that I'm sure he's not gonna choke on his own blood. That is currently streaming out of his nose.
What
And then I put him down and Jack Gabriel in, and I say, "Go nuts! Look for any evidence that they're working with the congregation."
All right, sir. I can already tell that this is a much more advantageous gold mine here. Well, sir, I can say that it appears that we are not in a good situation. Sir, can you believe we're in danger?
What's the problem, Gabriel?
Oh, we appear to have a few people approaching our position right now.
Download everything you can. I'll deal with them.
I don't know, that's gonna take it some time, sir.
Don't worry. I can handle it.
All right, sir, please, give me 5 minutes. No, 10. This is actually quite a lot of data. Oh, goodness me.
Just download everything that you can download, especially, and I trust you to prioritize information that you think we're gonna need. And I pull out my sword, and I go invisible, and I am going to get by the door. And anybody who shows up, I'm gonna take them out.
So, you go invisible, and before you can ascend back up the stairs...
I'm not ascending up the stairs. I'm not going up the stairs.
Okay, good. That's good to know too. But the door to the shed is opened.
Okay.
And there's a moment of silence, and then you hear something. Like a rattle. And a bounce of metal on concrete.
Like, as that is happening, I'm moving. Like, I'm moving to the corner.
Alright, I need you to make a check. A risky check.
Just roll 1d20.
What do you think is a good, what's a good trigger for surviving a grenade?
Oh, assault.
Survive?
Assault. Is the best I've got.
Position.
It's all.
Think this one might just have to be one you take on the chin, Butto.
I at least had my grit.
Yeah, I'll give that to you. Yeah, roll your grit. Oh,
4.
dear boy.
4.
So,
Oh wait, I forgot to be adding my grits and shit. Fuck.
Grit doesn't get added to skill checks generally.
Oh,
I gave it to them as
Yeah.
their friend.
Oh yeah, that's understandable. It didn't help much.
So, Ashwin, you watch as a grenade bounces down the stairs almost unceremoniously, hitting the last step and bouncing straight directly towards the center of the room, almost rolling right to the chair of the man you just knocked out. You get only a moment's look at the grenade itself, seeing a little cross written on it in white paint. And then it goes off.
Fuck. I don't even have enough time to kick it.
Boom! Massive damage immediately as Fire and shrapnel goes flying, smoke filling the entirety of the cellar.
Oh fuck.
You take what is it for damage? Like I'm gonna just say 4. You
I would
take
say
4 stress.
If we're doing, yeah.
Yeah, 4
Four
stress.
Is, 4 is big.
Oh, for stress. Okay.
Yeah. You take 4 stress as you are hit by the explosion, knocked, concussed into the back wall immediately. Everybody in that office hears a fucking explosion. As Ezekiel
stars.
immediately stands to his feet and reaches under behind his little desk almost and pulls out a pistol.
No.
Ooh. I'm
Is
gonna
he gonna,
clutch my
is he gonna
pearls.
point us at us?
Now, ladies, I'm going to have to ask you to stay right here as I go investigate that. Or perhaps you should, perhaps hightail it even. Things are not apparently of a safe nature currently.
Oh, my stars and garters. We must evacuate, ladies. Let's hightail it out of here.
I want to do something.
Okay.
I want to take someone out.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Alright.
I don't think I have any background traits that could apply to this now.
Just hit the motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know,
I fail.
6. How'd you do?
That
So-
6 is bad.
That
6
6
is
is
no
bad.
good.
I know, but
6 is no good.
you told me though.
Now, this wasn't a risky check, but you could push it for an accuracy.
I would love to
Ooh.
push it for an accuracy.
Yeah, roll again with an
God.
accuracy. This is now a risky check. As you sort of
Sure.
you immediately aggress in a way that this man immediately reads as a threat as he points his gun towards you, and then you take your paw and you slam his head into the back wall of the broom closet.
Nice.
No, I'm not trying to knock him out fully. The idea was to disable him.
Oh,
to be
okay.
fair.
Then you definitely break his nose as he drops the gun and flops onto his ass. Ow!
Parthenon catches the gun midair, instantly fucking pulls the slide back, takes out the magazine, disassembles the slide, and just tosses it away and says, "Alright. I got a few questions for you."
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Parthenon gets down, leans in close, and says, "You're gonna tell me exactly how many people here are armed, how many people are going to respond to that explosion, and any convenient exits we could use, or I'm gonna start breaking things." And I would like to do a threaten.
Okay.
Alright, go for it. Roll it.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, come now! Come now! Oh, I accidentally rolled with accuracy too, so that would actually be a 6.
Alright, well, I got a real easy answer for you, Missy. Everybody here is armed.
Oh.
We all
Okay.
exercise our due diligence in ensuring the safety of our communities. And there's about 2 fucking billion, asshole.
Alright, you know
The only
what?
way you're getting out of here is in a body bag, as far as I can tell you.
This isn't going anywhere. I'm gonna... Oh, Jesus. Parthenon breaks his leg.
So he screams, somebody checks on him. That's how this goes. That's your future sight on this.
Oh my god.
Fuck. Damn it.
I think I could have talked us out of this one, but okay, we're here.
There's explosions going off.
I know, but alright.
This guy is our best bet for information. The server room is probably toast. I say capture this guy and take him with us.
God, okay.
Oh, that's actually the smart maneuver.
Alright, do we knock him out? His leg's broken.
Can I finish knocking him out?
Yeah,
like,
no,
it's
I'll
like-
let you just do it.
Yeah, use my shock baton.
Yeah, no
She just-
trigger, just
Or
fucking.
punch him. That'd be
I was
cool.
gonna say she just headbutts him with her helmet.
He's out.
That just carries around a taser.
On the other side of the door, you definitely hear a lot of footsteps. There is heavy traffic right now.
Okay, definitely a
A
bunch of
hornet's
first
nest
guys.
has really been kicked.
Hmm.
Son
So-
of a bitch.
Should we Just run.
We don't know where Ashawan is.
Fine.
Holy shit. Dude. Okay. In this building, you know how in like a lot of public buildings there will be like evacuation routes for like fires.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, is there like an
their
exit
doors?
sign or
Yeah.
something?
Can we take a look at those?
Yeah, sure. You could. You're in like I said, you're in like a glorified janitor's closet right now, a tight room.
Yeah.
So on the other side of that door is the hallway. You remember you entered from the right side, and if you'd been looking down the hallway, you would have definitely seen like an emergency exit on the far end.
Okay. Cool.
But it is not unlikely that people are already down and taking it.
So should we exit or should we try to find Ashwin?
I really think we should just try and leave and assume he can get out. That's his thing, right? He's a ninja or something.
I'm not leaving him alone. If you two want to take our mutual friend here and get him back to the car, I'll find Ashawan and then we'll get out together.
That feels like a fair distribution of duty. Okay.
Yeah. All right. let's get the
arms.
the two less strong of us.
Look, we have to go apply fist to face. We gotta go bone out.
All right.
Parthenon takes what looks like a pair of brass knuckles. She slaps it on her hand, and then it just unfolds into a metal gauntlet with 2 spikes on the knuckles.
What the hell?
Do you want it to hurt?
Do I want it to hurt when I punch them?
Like in SpongeBob.
Yeah.
She needs it.
Oh.
Can you just carry that? Oh, fuck it. Okay, we're going.
And Parthenon goes towards the sound of the explosion.
And we go to leave.
All right. So you got a body on your back or something like that. What trigger do you think is appropriate right now?
You got any ideas, Mary?
Appropriate for what? Like what are like to just to like have him and get out of
To
here?
get him out of this building without having trouble.
Okay, I try and get somewhere quickly.
All right.
You
Which
just
is
want
away from
you want to rely on the speed to get you out of here safely.
That's what I'm gonna do.
I think it's a
Sure.
good idea.
If that
Yeah.
sounds good to you.
All
That
right.
makes no sense.
17.
To be honest.
Very
All right.
direct, but very effective, I'm sure.
It's both you and Esme, so I think I'll ask. No, I think that trigger
You
would
want
be
to
right.
roll a
So
6? If she can give me accuracy.
no, it's fine.
Okay. I feel
So
fine.
you got him on your back. You're moving. You're running in heels. My God, Duchess, you're a queen.
Yeah. Yeah. Mhm.
People are
My-
so frantic
my
and
platform,
panicked
hard
that
to-
not a lot of people have enough time to process you and Esme as you slip out with somebody on your back.
This man needs medical attention out the way. Make some
Yeah,
room.
you saying that is almost just enough for people to completely ignore you as they try and slip out back. Parthenon.
Oh, they bought it. These people buy anything. Jesus.
Nice.
Yes, Parthenon.
What idiots?
I know.
And you get your new friend into the van. Now, Parthenon, what appropriate triggers are you using to try and push your way through this sea of Adamites?
Would survive be appropriate?
Yeah, survive is appropriate.
I get trampled by all the people trying to leave.
Yeah. That's I accidentally gave myself accuracy. That would actually be a 7 + 4 for 11.
Okay.
Sorry, I need to turn that off.
Now, until we get back to you, Parthenon, I'd like to check in on our friend Devilson.
Devilson.
Now, Devilson, you just got hit by a grenade. You're not dead, far from it, even, but that did not feel good. It felt
I
bad.
just slammed it into a concrete wall.
And you're sitting there, and your attuned senses are going haywire. As you listen and you hear the sound of footsteps approaching your position very quickly. You feel as if maybe you've been here before, though you don't know if you ever had a fuck up this bad. As you push yourself to your feet, your body willing it more than your mind, through years of training, you have to ask yourself, what am I going to do? One exit, millions of people running towards it. Very briefly, you do get a glimpse at the guy that you knocked out, who you were interrogating. Not a lot left of him to actually look at.
Yeah, he's dead as doornails, right?
Yeah, you got a strong stomach, but seeing what a grenade does to a human body that close up is not one of those things you're ever going to be prepared for.
I see one way out of this, and it is through the two men coming towards me.
Well,
Assuming they're men. The two people coming towards me.
There's nobody coming towards you right now.
Oh, okay.
There was just a grenade, and now you hear a bunch of people coming towards the cellar from above.
I am going to grab what is left of their Netrunner's head. The server room is completely trashed, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing here that is together, right?
No. It seems that the grenade even was more so meant to take the server room out than you. Because nobody's followed up to check in and see if you're dead.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm gonna take off my poncho, what is left of my poncho, and I'm gonna pick up what is left of the guy's head, and I'm going to take my sword. I'm just going to start going up the stairs.
Alright. Now, can you give me a check on just how quickly you're able to get to the top of these stairs?
Yes. Would I be able to use... so what I'm probably going to do, actually, is, like, climb up the ceiling of the stairwell, if that makes sense. Like, I'm probably going to be, like, kicking up the sides, so can I use Act Unseen or Unheard?
You're gonna try and stealth your way out of this? Is that the idea? By walking out of this place via the ceiling, you're trying to stealth your way out?
Basically, I'm stealthing with the idea that I'm going to have to fight.
Alright.
So I want to try to ambush these guys.
Do you have your stealth suit active?
Yeah.
Alright. So you're basically sticking to the ceiling like a Spider-Man, waiting to get the drop on whoever's here to check it.
Yeah.
So make a Act Unseen or Unheard with an accuracy.
Thank you. I have a feeling I'm going to need that accuracy.
Jeez.
I did.
Sheesh.
11.
Fuck.
It's more
Oh
than
my
10.
god.
Parthenon.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah? What about Parthenon? Hello?
Parthenon.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Sifu. Where'd she go?
Oh.
Oh, she cut
Oh.
off.
6 dead.
Don't tell me.
Oh god. 6 has become 5. Reduced.
Okay, she can hear.
What was happening?
Try talking now, 6. Nope, nothing.
No.
Oh dear.
I wasn't
I
trying
feel
to
a
talk.
presence, but it's faint. Like she's reaching out to me from the void.
Fuck then.
Oh fuck. Oh my god.
Hey, what's
There
up?
you are.
Alright, you're back.
Hey, try and say something, 6, and then I say nothing, and then it's like, oh, I can't hear them.
Oh my god.
No, okay, as I was saying, Parthenon, you drop your shoulder low, and you sprint down this hallway towards this exit where you see a bunch of other people, and you just fucking collide with them like a bowling ball, sending 4 or 5 good men down onto their... 4 or 5 men onto their backs immediately
Damn.
as you plow down.
Go Eagle.
You see another one spots you, and he's like maybe halfway down into the entrance of the cellar as he looks up at you and he's like, hello?
Okay.
Hi.
Awesome. Can I pounce on that guy?
Yes, you can.
Yes. Can I use take someone out?
Yeah.
Can I assist?
Yeah, I was gonna give him an accuracy. You got an accuracy just because he's distracted too.
Damn.
Do
Oh, I also really roll.
You just get one. Sorry.
Oh.
Trying to stop Connor from being greedy.
Okay.
14.
Yeah, you pounce on this guy like a fucking bat out of hell, and you, I imagine, carve him up, right?
Oh yeah, I just like appear from behind him. I like drop down on top of him and slice him clean through the neck, severing his spinal cord and like down out through his throat. I pull out my sword and I just I don't have my poncho on. I'm just like, let's get out of here.
You look like shit too. You crawl out of there after killing that dude, covered in soot and ash, blood spattered
Yeah.
across your face. Some of it yours, some of it not. You look like you just got hit by a grenade.
Isn't he also carrying his head?
Yes, he's also carrying a severed head.
Parthon kind of looks at you, and like the robot, the like mechanical eye, just like an once over, up and down. It kind of changes shape to look concerned, but also a little weirded out. And then she's like, "All right, fine, we're leaving." And she just turns the other way and heads back towards the van.
Yeah,
Is
you
there
guys.
anyone in front of us? Is there anybody else?
Plenty of people, but I imagine you're just gonna sprint past all of them towards the van and fucking bolt.
After throwing the severed head at them, yes.
Okay, yeah, you throw a severed head at them and they're like, what the
Yeah.
Hey!
But
Don't do
that
that!
was basically just to slow them down. That was all. That was the only reason.
Ew!
I was carrying the head. Yeah, we're getting the fuck out of there.
Alright.
Absolutely.
You bolt and you drive. You drive and you drive and you drive. Where are you going?
Question.
So, you guys just committed an act of terrorism?
Okay, technically, they committed the act of terrorism.
They started
We
it,
didn't set off
yeah.
any explosives.
We're
We're gonna
counter-terrorists.
say
Well,
that
I will say,
CT.
from the perspective of local law enforcement, you are not in exactly
what we did
good
is
standing.
Kidnapping.
Yeah.
We did nothing else.
And there's
Well,
not-
let's
Breaking and entering.
we'll litigate it when we
Cithari.
litigate it. We'll get to that. We'll get to that litigation when the court happens. But
and breaking and entering and assault.
How safe is
Totally
our
normal things.
ODI forward operating base? How safe is that place?
if you take a van with license plates that were associated with a potential bombing at the first, you might find it to not be particularly safe at all.
We might need to ditch the car.
First. Well, actually, I have a better idea. We can contact. Double, and have him warn the OMDI base of like who we are, what we are, and give us permission to pass through.
Well, no. That's they will let you through. They know their own car. They gave it to you. It's
Yeah.
the problem of local law enforcement coming to that base and asking what the fuck is going on.
Yeah. My problem is we've got a guy in the back seat that we just abducted.
You could try and disappear somewhere else in the city.
Yeah, I mean, do we have law enforcement on our trail?
Not currently, but
When like investigations happen after the fact, yeah.
I have a camo cloth I can cover him with.
You have camo cloth that you can cover our license plates with.
Oh, that could work. Not sure you can like snip it off and fit it. I think it's.
Yeah, I guess not. I think our best bet right now is to just get somewhere else in the city, just disappear into the city, and then go to the OMDI base.
you keep calling it a base. It's like a hotel that you have rooms in.
Oh, it is.
Oh, okay. Good. Let's go somewhere in Slipside.
Isn't Slipside more heavily policed?
Is it? We would know that, right?
It depends who you ask. If Democrats
yeah.
say this much,
Yeah.
we can say that much.
Police, but not really well. It's also since it's just a city, law enforcement come from one district of the city to the next pretty quickly.
Oh, actually, don't worry, I have an idea. I drive to a part of Slipside that looks like it has like a lot of like abandoned buildings. I'm looking for abandoned buildings.
Yeah, easy to find, not difficult at
Okay. I will look for one with a basement.
Okay.
And no security cameras around it.
Well, none of them have security cameras in them. They are abandoned.
Abandoned buildings.
Good.
Okay. Take our guest and into that basement there.
Okay. Are you doing anything with the car?
That's what I tell my crew to do. I'm staying in the car.
What? Okay.
You're telling them to take him to the basement, and you're gonna go take care of the
Yes.
car.
I'm
Okay.
gonna go take care of the car.
What?
Your crew. You're talking like a
crew now.
Shadowrunner player now.
Were you crazy?
This is a very Shadowrunny, cyberpunky episode. Alright, do you guys do what I ask you to do?
Yeah, I'll do whatever.
Yeah, all right.
Will you guys do it for me? Promi? Wink, blink, blink, blink.
Promise, bro.
I like pedal to the metal.
Okay.
The car like to several blocks down. I want to find a different abandoned building, or like an abandoned parking lot.
Okay.
We're talking the thing where if anybody walks into it, it's probably because they are selling or using illegal drugs.
Okay.
Like totally abandoned.
A den, I hear you. Okay.
Hopefully somewhere with nothing in it, and then I am going to place a thermite charge in the car,
Okay.
and I'm gonna blow it the fuck up.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now you think, oh man, now I gotta walk back.
Yeah, and now I think, oh man, I gotta fucking walk back.
You're like, oh, that was fucking cool, but oh man, I gotta walk back now.
Yeah.
So it's crazy. You don't have to call Double. Double calls you. Parthenon. Your phone's ringing off the hook.
Parthenon picks up, says, hello.
Hi, hello. I'm just trying to reach out to the residents of the You know what? Actually, I'm too tired for this bit. What the fuck did you do?
Well, to be honest,
I started it.
If you can patch me in, I can explain.
yeah, Ashwin knows better than I do.
No, I don't want to hear from Ashwin. I want to hear from you. What the fuck? How do you not know what Ashwin did?
Why'd you call up?
Well, the way we've been doing things is we infiltrate the sort of talky and social way, and Ashwin goes and does something sneaky.
Like planting a bomb?
No, we did not plant any bombs. There was someone who was, I believe, attempting to kill them.
All
We
right.
did not plan on planting any bombs.
My boys got their ears on all the police channels. Do you know how much this radio shit's blowing up? I hope your boy's getting rid of the car right now because you're all over the news.
I feel like he is.
Oh, great.
Oh, we have a.
Yeah, I think the car's getting disposed of.
I feel like we should also mention that there is some good news. We do have a captive.
That might. That's debatable on whether that's good news.
You know what? Debate finished. No, not good news. Give him back.
No, the thing is, we're gonna interrogate him because his political organization has ties to Parthenon and I both forget the Catholics, the
Catholics.
congregation. They have ties to congregation, and this motherfucker definitely knows something. And we were gonna search the server room, but somebody blew up the server room with Ashwin in it. That's what I'm pretty sure happened.
All right. Don't come back to the hotel anytime soon. Find somewhere relatively warm to sleep tonight, and I will be in contact with you after I throw this phone away.
Sure, man.
All right.
Yeah, you do you.
He hangs up. Ah! That's the net sound he makes after hanging up.
Yeah. He's definitely not nearby, but it's still, it echoes.
I'd be honest, I don't know why they expected subtle from us. We're a bunch of hammers and everything else looks like a nail.
No, yeah, they're the surveillance guys. We're the fucking
Kay might have talked you up. Kay might have talked you up.
We did
That's
pretty
possible.
good for most of that time, though.
I think we're doing a great job. We just had shit luck. I took a gamble and yeah.
It happens.
It happened.
Can I just say, did you leave that head with us?
No.
No.
You
I
threw
tossed
it.
it at the bad guys. I just tossed it at the
Okay.
guys.
All
I
right.
was convinced for a second that you brought it with us, and I was about to be like, what the fuck is he gonna do with that?
So
No,
this interrogation scene.
Yeah.
Go on, I suppose. He's tied up. I imagine he's on a chair. He's in a basement. Things suck.
Alright.
First,
Yeah.
on the street, I pass someone with a poncho, and I pull out a stem, and I say, "I'll give you a stem for a poncho."
Okay, you're just a drug dealer now.
I'm making a trade.
It's
Oh.
a barter.
I see. You are a
It's a
man of barter.
Drug barter. Of course.
Are you gonna take it or not?
This person looks at it and they pull down their poncho and they kind of like crook their neck at you. That's a military grade stim. Where are you pulling that from, sir?
It doesn't matter. It's worth a poncho.
Oh, well, I guess not. And then they take the stim and they pull out their poncho. And they look at you and they kind of tilt their head just a little bit more. And without the poncho on, you do notice they got their own fatigues of a sort. Though it doesn't look like it's military issue.
Oh, interesting. Well, they see that I have a very, very large blade on my person.
You don't sense any intent to harm you as they hand you the poncho and they
Okay.
take the stem. But they are a very unusual sort, for sure.
Much to think about.
Interesting.
Thank you,
I
mister.
just walk off. Thank you. And I just walk off. Now I've got a nice blue poncho.
Nice.
And I kind of come down the steps of the basement with you guys.
Have a nice ride.
Nice poncho.
I'm in pain. This is my pain
And-
noise.
Oh, is he?
I look at the guy and I like shake his chair and I just go shut up. And I explain exactly what happened. I took out the net runner. Usually what happens is someone might notice, someone might not notice. I like explain that. And
Yeah.
turns out they noticed and decided that instead of risking any information of any sort getting out, they would just blow up the entire server room.
Huh.
It does
Sounds.
sort of dawn on you a little bit that the netrunner was locked in.
Oh fuck. He didn't even want to be there.
Aw.
Yeah, I just explained that.
It sounds like you covered your tracks well enough. How'd they find you out?
I think it was just bad luck.
Could it be when you jacked out the netrunner, it triggered some kind of dead man switch, some kind of silent alarm?
Maybe. There was no way for me to know that.
Yeah. Either way,
Lesson learned.
once.
And I
Yeah.
shove some ash off of myself.
Nobody blames you here, sir. I'm just glad I could warn you in time so you didn't get too badly injured.
Thank God.
Thanks, Gabriel.
Alright.
Who wants to play good Lancer, bad Lancer with me?
Ooh, can I be the good one?
Yep.
I'll be.
Can I be the bad
Can I be the
Lancer?
scary one?
I'll be the one with the sword.
And you just stand there with the sword. Yeah, that'll be good.
Me, can I be the bad Lancer? Can I?
Gabriel,
No.
I respect you, but I don't know if you have the physical presence to be the bad Lancer. Like, not in that sense, but like
Don't
the
bring it up.
oomph,
He
the
doesn't.
big, the toughness factor. You're
Or
more of a
literally any
thinker.
physical presence. I say out loud.
I suppose I do not have oomph, as you say, but I'll consider adding oomph to my array of usabilities.
Yeah, that was Parthenon realizing mid-sentence she was saying something that might hurt Gabriel's feelings and immediately trying to start to gas him up. I don't want to hurt Gabriel's feelings.
Poor guy.
Okay. Parthenon rounds on the guy. Hey, we're gonna try a few things again. You know, I think we got off on, I wouldn't say the wrong foot, but not the best foot.
I would say that foot looked a bit like my cousin's. He lost it in a train accident.
Wow. Sorry for your cousin, I guess. Listen. I know it's old hat, you've heard it before, but I'm gonna need to know everything you know about congregation, or I will break something. And this time, there is no one to hear you scream.
He kind of tenses up immediately when you say congregation. Oh, I probably don't know anything about that group, you know? We get associated with them in the press and whatnot, but we are not associated with them even a little bit, ma'am. No, sirree, we do not associate with them. We are a peaceful political organization interested in the betterment of the Adamite community.
I draw my sword. I just draw my
pointing.
sword.
Ah, yeah. Parthenon is pointing at limbs and going, "This little piggy went to market."
Well, okay.
I pull on his pinky and I have my sword out.
No. Listen, I don't. Are
Use
you
your words.
are you folks MSM?
I start to slide my sword along his pinky. It's drawing blood.
No.
I cut in. I try to get him to back off a little. Hey, calm down. Listen, Ezekiel. Can I call you Zeke?
No.
Okay, Ezekiel. Do you smoke?
I do a fair bit, maybe a little too much.
Here's my vape. It's raspberry dragon fruit.
This is. He visibly grimaces at your rig.
Yeah, and he was tied up, so I had to hold it up to his mouth.
He just looks at it, and then you know, like when you offer like a drink to like a hospital patient, and they like sip it through his shoulder. It's like that exact same vibe as he sucks it and then blows it off to the side.
You like that? That's good.
It was surprisingly okay.
Okay, good. Now listen, my friends here, they are out of control. I cannot keep them in check for very long. You've seen what they did back there.
That was not a pretty scene at all.
That was not so chill, right?
No.
They don't have any chill. They have none. All the chill, they expect all those points into me. You see?
I see.
And I'm gonna be chill with you, if you're chill with me, and you make it as painless as possible. You got that? Otherwise, I step back for my own safety, and they go to town.
All right. Okay. I'll try not to be glib.
Cool.
Listen.
Cool.
I'm just an accountant. All right. I only handle the accounts, but I can tell you a few interesting things about our accounts with that particular party. They
Good,
are.
That's what we need.
So, the first, as a political party, we were pretty strapped for cash for a while, 4 years back, before the races really started taking off. But Inlands, this new group, congregation, works with the church or something like that, and they just siphon money straight to us, no questions asked. I never got to meet the lady who runs it, but I heard some stories about her. But all I know is that maybe
you're talking about the Elvidor.
that might be her name. I never really heard her referred to as much more than sermon. Or the lady at the sermon. That's usually the full title. Lady of the sermon? I couldn't tell you.
Go on. They give you the money. You don't ask because it's too good to be true. Don't want to poke the bear.
Don't want to poke the bear, but I mean, obviously things started getting out of control with them car bombings. But it was, at the end of the day, it was good for us politically. I mean, people that were getting bombed were unionist voters. I mean, we're trailing behind a little bit, but all our guns, all our funds, everything that actually makes our political party anything worth fearing came straight from Congregation. I don't know what's funding her. I thought that it was MSM or an AMT, but I was just going to take the money anyways, because if that's what they want, then that's what they want. If they want us to win, then we'll win. But
and what do they ask from you in return?
Do you know what MSM is, by the way?
Mirror Smoke Mercenaries.
Okay.
Nothing. She don't ask nothing. Not any demands I've ever heard. My boss never told me any demands that he ever got. Just money, support, compliments to our work, I suppose. I don't know.
You know, Zeke, I don't love.
I know that she's not an atomist. An atomite. I know she's not from here. I know she's foreign, which is what made it so interesting. We're getting all this money from a non-atomite. I just thought, oh well, take an ally where we can get one. I guess somebody who supports the sovereign rights of the natural-born kin of this good planet.
Huh.
I step up.
Ooh.
And I get real close. Do you know where they are?
No, I don't know nothing about where they actually hide up. Shit. No, I'm telling the truth, sir. I don't know anything about where they hang out. All I know is that we get the money.
I hold my blade against his pinky.
No. Listen, it's wired through an account that's associated with somewhere down in Slipside. That's all I know. It's an account associated with Slipside, but that doesn't mean nothing.
Who would know where they are?
If the person who's wiring the actual money is in the slip side, then maybe they're actually down here, a real physical presence. It's associated with an address. That is, all money that gets wired around is associated with an address.
Perfect. What's the address?
Well, and he gives you the address.
Okay. Awesome. Oh, good.
I like that answer. Ash, do you like that answer?
I look at Duchess. I like that answer.
Oh, my friends,
His real
they're
names.
so happy.
I'm not that it's actually his real name.
Satisfactory answer.
Esme goes, oh fuck yeah, as they complete a level.
I look around at my friends and I say, "Are you ready to get moving?"
Yeah.
Yep.
That'll do it.
Alright, I kick over the guy's chair and just move him there and we all leave.
Doof! Owie!
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wiggle in.
That's his vape. It's almost out of juice.
Thanks, I guess.
Just leave it by the side of his head.
Yeah.
He wiggles the chair and just takes a suck on it. Taste what he can get.
Well done.
That's the only thing that you can do. Alright. Well, we have to walk.
It is getting late. And you don't know how comfortable, or at least some of you might not know how comfortable you are wandering Slipside at night.
I think we can handle ourselves. If,
Well,
if we
I'd be
come
nervous,
along any
But with
ruffians.
these folks, probably not too worried.
Well,
We
I
could
don't
always
think you
rest,
need.
though.
I don't think you need to get in any more fights to draw attention to yourself. Would be the real problem.
Yeah, that's true. We can find somewhere to stay for the night.
Any one of these buildings, if you just want to make camp, really.
Yeah, I say we just make camp.
Can we check the news before we go any further? And
Well,
see,
Esme,
like, do they have our faces on the news?
Esme, they have police
no.
sketches.
Oh, are they good? Are they good?
Ashwin, they gave you like a weirdly big ass nose.
Did they get my cybernetics right?
No, not even slightly.
Oh,
Okay.
how do I look?
Oh, you look fine. It's actually it's dead on even.
Oh yeah.
Esme,
Probably not ideal.
Esme,
I-
you look deranged. You look sick. You look ill. Parthenon's also pretty spitting because Parthenon's so distinguished.
I like turn around. I like turn around the screen. Like I don't look like that, do I? And I look exactly like that.
Parthenon slowly shakes her head.
I pull off my poncho and I give it to Duchess.
What? Oh, because I have the good one.
Yeah.
Damn. It sucks having one of those faces you just can't forget, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kinda
It
wearing
sucks that they
something
had like
sorta-
30 or 40 people to pull from.
I kind of probably look pretty unique too.
You also have your name written on your face.
Oh, is it canon?
I don't know, is it?
I just imagine there was
That's
not
true.
the name Parthenon written on the helmet.
Yeah, but
Okay.
it's funny. It's goofy.
That is funny.
She's
It's
so
goofy,
silly.
but-
Parthenon, we might want to consider you either taking off your helmet or leaving you behind.
Well, I
Switch helmets, maybe.
Yeah,
I only have this one. My other helmet broke.
we can like put some masking tape over it.
You could wear a hood.
Yeah, does
There we
anyone
go.
have like a hood or a ski mask?
Well,
That would look
what if-
suspicious.
What if we
bandana.
what if we beat in the side of it, scratch off the name, and then spray paint it?
The name
Spray
doesn't need
paint.
to be.
Well,
Yeah,
this is their helmet. Maybe it's important to her.
I can't show you my face. I mean, I can't.
This is kind of life or death, Parthenon.
Do you really want to
Can't.
fuck with those lawyers? They make MSM lawyers shit themselves.
Oh god.
We don't have to make a decision right now.
You find yourselves a building to coop up in, right? You actually find it's not that difficult. The only real thing that you need to be careful of is that there are other homeless camps nearby that, aren't difficult to avoid. They don't make themselves terribly hidden. You see the tents, you see some fires in there, and you're like, okay, we'll find a different one. Unless you want to integrate yourself.
No.
All right. So you take a building all on your own, somewhere with a roof over your head. It's like spring becoming summer, so it's warm. Lucky enough for you. All you need to worry about is sleeping on something soft.
I mean, I don't need to sleep on anything soft.
Do we have? Does anyone have like a sleeping bag or?
You know, I just switched out my survival kit for medical supplies. So that, I feel
Uh,
so silly.
someone might need that actually.
I know. Oh, is it your still hurt, Ash? I can patch you up a little.
Yeah, I have 4 stress.
Yeah, okay. I rub some soothing cream on you. And give you a little, like, band-aid. It has the minions on it.
Does
Yeah,
that reduce my stress?
Yeah, clear your stress even.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Cool.
see, that one's Dave. He has one eye.
Oh. When you say that, I just go, oh.
He's my favorite because he's tall and kind of mysterious. He's
All
like
right.
more reserved than Bob and Kevin.
You guys turn in then?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna stay up and use a stem, to stay awake and alert for the next 30 hours.
All right. Well, about 6 hours pass into the night as everybody else is resting, Ashwin, and you hear what sounds like a pair of boots on concrete.
I wake up my crew and grab and pull out my sword.
They just continue to approach very calmly.
I get by the door.
You see, well, there's not like a, you guys are like on a like cleared out floor. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like a flat concrete plane.
Yeah.
So you see like the shadow of a person approaching, not too far, maybe like 20 feet. Just tap, 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 tap. And when they are maybe like 10 feet away, there's just a soft click as they shine a flashlight at you. Oh. Abby?
Who is it?
What am I looking at?
You are looking at like maybe like 5'5" person in sort of like weird off-green fatigues, looking back at you with a sort of like tilted expression.
Oh, is this the poncho guy?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I go, hello.
So, y'all need help?
Who are you?
Oh, us? And then you hear several more clicks as like maybe like 10 more flashlights go off around you, shining around you in a circle.
Fuck.
Don't look too worried. We're your friends. You can call us the survivors.
Oh, thank God.
Oh,
I thought we just walked into the congregation.
yeah. It's like,
And
are
now
getting
we
that
are
again?
going to, and we will now pick this up next week.
God, my ass is so scared.
Oh, you had me fucking sweating. You had me fucking pissing myself.
Like,
Oh my God.
Oh my god.
Oh my God. I just thought we had just stepped into deep fucking shit.
That was. Oh. God. Gosh, what?
Wow, right by midnight.
Somebody killed them. Somebody killed Esme. Or somebody killed fucking Duchess.
no.
Seraphim is gone forever.
I
didn't do that.
Drawings.
It happens.
Holy shit.
All right, so that is session 1 of the tragedy on Cithari.
Oh, that's what.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's what this mission's called, Tragedy of Cithari.
Great.
Hell yeah. I bet everything's gonna go great.
Oh, that's good. So
I think we have the chutzpah to pull it off, and despite the odds.
Yeah. There was no way for Ashwin to know what was about to happen.
No, yeah.
And it was just the most effective way to get rid of the cybersecurity.
You gave me a perfect opportunity to introduce you to a reoccurring motif.
Yay.
Disaster.
Well, yeah,
White
but
crosses.
God, that fucking ruled. That was so good.
That was dope. Good session. Good job, folks.
good job, everybody. Everybody, let's shake hands. Let's pat each other on the back. Good work, everybody.